Hello, we're here. We're playing D&D. I swear to God, we're playing D&D. We've just been in chat for 15 minutes talking about natural Snapple naturally flavored with other natural flavors.
Natural Snapple.
Snatchel.
It's natural.
Snap into a Snapple.
Naturally flavored with other natural flavors. Please sponsor me.
Let's, well, welcome to our stream. The vibes are immaculate. The wine hangover is real. We're having a good time out here. In case this is your first time here, we're doing part 2 of a D&D slash Monster of the Week stream inspired by 80s slasher films titled The Thing That Came to Senior Prom. And I'll get into a recap in just a sec, but let's introduce the characters. I'm going to go down the line again. Lalo, would you introduce yourself and who you're playing?
Yeah, I'll do my damnedest. Hi everyone, I'm Lalo. I will be playing the hot jock Wild West. I will spell that out for y'all. In the chat, you can call him Wiley, you can call him Wild, you can call him Y. Just don't call him late for dinner. And that's the vibe you're gonna be getting from me today. But yeah, he is a monk who is on every single sports team at this school. His great dream is to one day be the coach at the school, and I think he thinks that he's gonna get to coach every sports team. I don't know who's gonna break it to him that that's not the way it works. But he's really passionate about sports. He wears a empty lanyard around his neck where his whistle will one day go.
That's honestly pretty cute.
Yeah.
Going on down the line is Bruce. Would you introduce Chuck to the squad out there watching?
Absolutely. I am Cena or Bruce. I'm playing Chuck or Chuck E. Cheese. Don't call him that though, just Chuck. They are a rat folk sorcerer. Absolute nerd. They work at Blockbuster. Best friends with Wild. The only aspiration they have this moment is to not join the family business, which would be Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes, Charles Entertainment Cheese is his father.
That's created by his father.
A small little pizza joint you may have heard of.
Cena, in one fell swoop, you have added Blockbuster and Chuck E. Cheese and made them canon in my D&D universe that I always play in, and I can't thank you enough for that.
I'm glad to provide that service.
Can Chuck E. Cheese please be the big bad of QVT2? Please, Patty.
Look,
please,
we do play in the same world. I feel like we already, as soon as Cena's character became Chuck Cheese, I feel like our characters will absolutely make a trip to Chuck E. Cheese.
Listen, if you ever need, a guest, if Chuck survives this...
That would be very lovely. And he will be middle-aged at that point, the same as...
Balding.
Because he is the same age as two of the characters that are in QVT2, our main campaign that's on hiatus right now. They're in the same high school graduating class at the same high school.
I love that so much.
Going on down the line, Crystal, you're technically now playing 2 characters, possibly?
Depends on if Handsome Jack Reaganomics from last week makes it through.
True. I have deleted him from the title screen, so I am not feeling confident, but who knows?
Yeah,
he's alive in my heart, goddammit.
He doesn't have health insurance, and he doesn't like hospitals anyways, because, then people might start digging into his past and call the cops, because he was convicted of insider trading, and the judge sentenced him to being a gym teacher at this high school. So that was Handsome Jack, but R.I.P. he's probably dead. Now I am playing one Issac Kessler. He is a high priest of the Azraelites, which is an ethno-religious group that came out of QVT1, and he's the father of Wolf Kessler from QVT2. and he's a demon hunter and a high priest and also a deli owner, but he's not really focusing on the deli so much right now.
He's busy.
He's busy. He leaves that to the kids and the wife.
And you also mentioned how much you're really into clerics now that you were finishing building this out.
Yes. If you were here last week, I couldn't find where my spells were, and it wasn't because I'm incompetent, which I am, but it was because I had 2 D&D Beyond screens open, and it was a glitch. So I opened his sheet today and saw all these spells, and I was like, oh my god, slay.
I love clerics, my favorite class.
And last but not least, Adam, would you like to introduce Mr. Withers?
Mr. Withers is the creepy janitor of the high school that all the characters are involved with. He is a warlock, the Great Old One. He is also the kind of estranged father of the first victim of the wraith monsters that are eating kids. He's kind of intense, but he values the school as his personal lair, and all the kids in it are kind of, in his mind, sort of his minions in a kind of vague sort of way. So, in a different campaign, he might end up being a big bad himself, but he's not evil per se.
No,
He's just strong that way.
He just worships an evil god. But
well, warlocks do not worship.
True.
He is more like a tick on the side of the Great Old One, just kind of
siphoning power.
Siphoning, eldritch power from it. And yes, he loses his soul in the bargain, but he wasn't really using that anyway. He does not worship the Great Old One.
Well, with our characters announced, I would like to get into a little bit of a plot recap from last time.
Love it.
So, as the credits rolled, the intro credits rolled on the first part of this murder mystery series, slasher film, the thing that came to senior prom, it opened with the death of popular cheerleader, big name at the school, Kim Myatt, who had a closed casket funeral. She was planning on going to prom with Wiley, Wild Wild West. There was some suspicion that Wild was involved in her death. She had some friends over at her house, and they were hanging out, and all of a sudden something happened. You were unaware of what it was. She had a closed casket funeral. Lalo, whenever you change the background without warning me.
Sorry.
But forgive me. Mr. Withers also suspected Wild, and there was a moment, Handsome Jack Reaganomics' gym class, where some shadows had shot down from possibly the ceiling, no one's exactly sure, and consumed the body of another shitty jock who was saying some really fucked up shit about the recently deceased Kim Myatt. Oh, thanks, Cena, for the sub. I don't know if anybody else gets those sound alerts but me. On Zoom. But thank you. So you were able to defeat the shadows somewhat, beat them back before they ran away, after having claimed what seemed to be their quarry with this shitty high schooler. And Mr. Withers took them to his secret base of operations in the janitor's closet, in a door beyond it, down to a secret basement, where they did some research on what it could and believed it was some creature possibly that would have other small creatures involved, which you suspect that may be what the shadows are.
Free roaming mouths.
Oh, and I forgot to mention they were sheets with like bits of meat in them, and it became clear that they were basically absorbing the body of these students and then like meat grinding it, basically.
Yeah, it wasn't fun, cool meat like a steak. It was student meat.
This is not really ground meat. This is like large chunks.
Yeah.
This is like primals.
Viscera.
They're throwing kids into blenders.
Yeah. But like not on the liquefy setting, like on the chop setting.
Yeah.
You just hit pulse a couple times.
Yeah. Basically that. And that was cool and fun. And then we made our way over to Blockbuster because Chuck had his shift he had to work. He got a call from his father, which was mostly unrelated to the plot, but quite fun.
Dad, what the fuck?
There was a mysterious man in the corner of the Blockbuster who had noticed something odd in this copy of Ghostbusters that he had his hands on. And just then, the shadows came back and attacked Handsome Jack Reaganomics, swarming him, and he was in the middle of making death saves. We're going to cut back to that, but I will say there was an after the credits scene yesterday, or last week, where Wilde was in his bed and got a call from Kim Myatt, who said she was excited to see him at prom. Even though she is otherwise known to be dead.
Man, that was fucked up and not okay.
I asked you if you wanted to play it, and you picked this.
I'm
picked
joking.
this.
I love it.
Okay. And he asked her where she was, and she said, "I don't know," and then started burbling on the phone, and the phone hung up. But we're gonna go backwards a little bit, and we are going to start back in that Blockbuster. Handsome Jack, will you make a death saving throw for me?
Yeah, let me.
Is there anything I can do to grant him it? Can I make a medicine check?
You can do it on the second one.
Okay, fine.
Okay, I forgot to open him, so let me get him open and then I'll do a death saving throw.
I've never been so invested in a capitalist ever in my life.
Okay.
Where's your best healthcare in the world now?
Oh my god.
How do I do a death saving throw?
It's just a D20.
It's just a straight.
Oh yeah, sorry, you could have just rolled it on
okay.
Roll20.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
10 plus is a pass. Natural 20 means you auto stabilize. Anything less than a 10 is a fail.
And a nat one is 2 fails.
I got a nat 1.
Wow.
Well, there you go. You're
Buck fucking wild.
You
one
see,
away.
Bits of Handsome Jack are starting to like disappear, and you assume they're somewhere in a meat sack.
Oh my god,
As
I'm
he's
not
convulsing
feeling
on
too
the
good,
ground.
Mr. Stark.
Mrs. Obama, it's been an honor.
Is anybody making any moves at this point?
I'm making a medicine check.
So what does this look like?
I mean,
We're setting the scene.
I'll tell you what it looks like after I make the roll, because that's gonna determine what it looks like.
Absolutely fair.
I have a +0 to this. There's a very real chance I could make it worse. Okay, that landed completely cocked. I am promising you, I'm not lying. It landed on the corner of my dice box.
I have no
completely
reason
cocked.
to disbelieve you.
That
Mrs.
one,
Jets in your
that
honor.
one very almost landed completely cocked, but did not. That is an 11. It's an 11 medicine check from your boy Wild. So yeah, Wild sees Handsome Jack convulsing on the ground and is like, oh shit, and like rushes up to help him. And I think he like tries to give him CPR, but that's just not what is needed in this moment at all whatsoever. So it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I think as you're giving CPR, the bits are like disappearing, and your like hands are going into like an empty spot.
Yeah. At this point, he's just kind of kissing Handsome Jack on the ground. Like there's no medical purpose being served.
So it's mouth to mouth, not like chest compressions.
Oh, I don't know, Jenison. Yeah, he's giving him mouth to mouth. That is 100% what I did mean. But it's not what Handsome Jack means right now, so it is completely ineffective.
Yeah, but Mr. Withers is gesturing at the man wearing like priestly vestments. You're like, Dave, you got any magic that'll help this? Man's dying over here.
Well, I don't really like to get involved with saving people from dying if I have nothing to do with it. I don't know. I feel like I'm playing a little too
okay,
much
but
of the God thing.
He was just attacked by a bunch of shadows.
He's my
This is
gym
not a
teacher,
natural
and I
death.
need him to live.
You make a good point. Now that you say that, let me.
I'm
see
a
what
child.
I can
I've seen so much death today.
The principal, Cathy Flipside, seems like she could take it one way or the other.
Okay,
One
well,
less problem for her.
okay, well, let's see what I can do since I'm here.
Let's get
I
Chuck
feel
on the
like,
screen.
why not? And so Wolf goes over to Handsome Jack, and
You mean Isaac? Not your
Yes.
son, Wolf?
not my son Wolf, father like son. Isaac goes over to Handsome Jack. I can do that. Oops, that's not. There I am. He's gonna move past Cathy Flipside. And go, oh, excuse me, just getting through here. Watch out! Don't mind my tuchus.
Oh!
And then,
Not your tuchus.
and then I believe we have a cantrip that's called Spare the Dying, and maybe that will work.
Could spare him once he is actively dying.
There you go.
All right.
So unless they've got some sort of magical connection that's actively eating him, should be stabilized.
Okay.
Wild is still giving him mouth to mouth, by the way.
Mr. Withers will kind of like put his hand on your shoulder, like that's not helping. Pull you off of him a little bit. Give him some air, some space.
Okay. Oh, I thought I was trying to give him air. Is that not what that was?
You need to take the health class again.
I was trying to take the air from my lungs and put it into his lungs. Is that not what that is?
Well, I mean, good thought. Your method just needs a little practice.
Okay, cool.
I mean, ironically, Handsome Jack taught his health class, so he almost was his own undoing by not doing it.
Yeah,
that's
that's why
true.
I was trying to save him so that I could do more health classes and learn how to save him. It's really complicated. It's kind of an Ouroboros.
Ah, the Ouroboros, says Mr. Withers, staring into the middle distance.
Are you getting the same sexual education as my son Wolf by any chance? Because if that's what you're learning at this school, I might need to have a talk with him on my own.
Oh, unfortunately, yes.
Okay, that's good to know.
Mr. Withers shrugs, budget cuts, you know.
Handsome Jack, who's like barely alive, is like, Reaganomics.
You're like missing teeth, and there's like tufts of fur missing that are in a shadow sack somewhere.
Yes,
There's like a chunk of your leg that's just like inexplicably gone, like it was erased on like photo editing software.
I feel like the Reaganomics of this world would be kind of like the money trickles down into the subterranean vaults ruled over by ancient evil dragons.
Yeah, basically.
Reagan is definitely a red
that
dragon.
not what it is in this world?
Pretty similar, yeah. Our dragons are just less cool.
Yeah.
So he's stabilized.
Can I make some sort of insight check on the principal
Sure.
just being there? Like,
Yeah, I think I would also like to do this.
21.
None of these rolls are showing up in... Oh, because I don't have the extension? I don't know. They're just not showing up on the feed on stream, which is sad, but we will survive.
Because I think Chuck would have seen that she seemed like, well, it's not really a loss if we lose Handsome Jack as a teacher, but I think they're more interested in what her reaction to this is as a whole. Because I imagine shadowy wraiths that come out of nowhere and start devouring flesh is a normal occurrence.
I would imagine it's uncommon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not your usual visit to Blockbusters.
No.
One would hope.
I
It
would
is for me.
definitely with a 16 or a 21, she is absolutely visibly shaken. But also clearing 20, she does not only doesn't just dislike Handsome Jack, she hates him and he's like a burden to her because the state forced her to take him on. So it's kind of like this moment where she's like shocked at herself for her lack of humanity, but also is just having a moment of having to be real honest with herself.
That he is a terrible human being.
Yeah.
And
Sitting
probably
with the
deserves
truth.
to die.
Sitting with the truth that she was actively rooting for the death of a human being. Well, I'm sorry, I was about to say human being.
A
Handsome
llama
Jack
being.
is a llama.
Llama man.
Llama
Llama
man.
To be fair, he did try to finger bang her in his Lambo when
Yes.
he simply just needed a ride home.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Which
He
is
sucks so
which
bad.
she does own the Lambo now because she sued him for that.
Good for her!
Honestly, good for her.
You know what,
Honestly,
I've never
love
so
the
quickly
principal.
turned the party around on an NPC.
Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss Queen. I love it.
Absolutely, I support
okay,
her.
I personally really enjoy the criminal justice system in Mjolnir because if you sue somebody, you just get to take their shit, and if you commit a crime,
Rambo.
you're forced to work at a high school.
I'm obsessed with it.
Because,
It's
I mean,
inscrutable.
the party that saved the world 1,980 years ago was all about committing to the bit.
Yeah.
So they shaped the world.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah.
It's a
I
fun-
think the car thing was Todd's idea. That was his, he
long
chipped in
before
on that
cars
one.
existed.
Yeah, he was like, I feel like there's gonna be this thing, and I feel like someday in the future, some weird creep.
Originally, it was you got their cart or their wagon.
Yes.
Their horse.
Their means of conveyance.
Yeah.
Yes.
The rare instance in which the founders of a society did see 1,000 years down the line something that might have happened.
Oh god. Or even 100. Fuck.
Oh, God.
If only the real world had divination magic.
Yeah. So I mean, Wild is freaked the fuck out right now. He almost just watched another person die, and that would have been the second
Horribly.
person he watched die today. And that's not fun.
No.
Yeah.
Mr. Withers is going to take another cutting from the downed shadow from its billowy cloakiness, just to see if he can use that in the future for anything. And can I make an Arcana or anything on the VHS?
Yeah, I was gonna get to that. So, Isaac, you have this, this VHS tape in your hand that you hadn't had a chance to fully look at. In this moment, Mr. Withers, you can give me that Arcana check, and Isaac, you're gonna look down. Why don't you make a Arcana or how about a religion check?
Ah, only a 9. Yeah, neither of us are getting much traction there.
Could I also give Arcana?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Isaac,
even
is your
gonna
religion
bother.
not higher? Is
It's
it-
equal to
It's
Arcana.
equal.
Yeah.
So I'll say
I'm
Looks
gonna.
like you've got a +5, so
Right.
That's an 18 Arcana.
nice.
I'm gonna roll Arcana as a joke. Wow! I actually got an 18 Arcana.
Okay.
I have a -1.
So
A sudden burst of insight.
I think
Yeah.
what happens here is you all taken the VHS out of the case and you're looking at the VHS, Miss Withers and Isaac, and then Chuck and Wild, you're like, no, on the ground, and it's the actual Blockbuster case, like the box that seals, that has some sort of
Evil.
demonic presence. And now that you realize that, I will allow like an Arcana or Religion check with advantage, so you can retake. It's better.
Yes, a little better. Not great.
Oh, that's handsome check.
I mean, and the worst case scenario is, if you go to your secret
Ooh.
lair. Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Hey, just had to go back to the religion, baby.
never,
That's
never forsake.
So that's a 22 with a 22 on religion. You would recognize this as something that you've read about in your Azraelite text as happening like long ago, like hundreds of years ago, but you've never seen one in person. And it's a box that, or any sort of like object that can close and contain, and you think that it contained some sort of like malignant spirit that, and from reading your texts that it's like the kind of spirit that can possess a body.
Oh, great. Good.
All right, crew. I know we've just met, but I feel like I should tell you that this box contains very evil spirits, and we should proceed with serious caution, because I've never encountered this particular spirit in this realm, only in reading. Luckily, I read a lot, so I was prepared for this moment.
When you pour over it with your like magical hands, saying some scripture or something, you realize though that whatever thing was sealed in here is no longer here.
And now I've got some worse news for you. The spirit that was contained in this box has been released.
I love when a player just re-says what I said in a character voice so much.
Oh god, that was such an emotional roller coaster.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not great.
Mm.
From what I've read in these texts, these spirits can possess somebody and make them do crazy, evil, hurtful things. So we need to find out where this spirit went and try to get it back in this box.
Do you think perhaps the shadows are trying to collect parts so that the spirit can create a new, superior body? Something huge and horrible, covered with flesh and limbs.
You know what? That's a horror beyond my comprehension, but now that you say it, it makes a lot of sense.
Breaking down the bodies in order to construct something new. Similar to what I do sometimes.
Oh god.
Hello?
Just
That
not with
sounds-
bodies.
That sounds very bad.
Not with bodies. Not with bodies. With machines and stuff around the school.
Okay.
You gotta take some pieces off of this thing and put it into this other thing.
I'm sorry, what is your position at this school, considering my son attends, and I've got some worries now exactly what you'll be doing up in that school when my son is?
I am the caretaker and custodian of the facilities.
Okay. Okay.
I assure you, there's not going to be any leaks. There's not going to be any, falling things coming off the ceiling. The boilers aren't going to explode.
A kid did die there today, though. I feel like
that was
that's
shadows. That was shadows.
word
That had nothing. That had
like
nothing
if
to
you're
do
curious about
with
what
the
your son's
maintenance.
school experience is, a kid did die there today.
Didn't
was
somebody
eaten by
just die
shadows.
earlier this week? How many kids are dying at this high school?
Too many!
Currently 2 that we know of.
And I'm being framed for all of it, and I don't know why.
Yeah,
No,
not exactly framed. You were just the most obvious suspect. But now that we know about the shadows, it'll be fine.
I don't know if it will be, but
Don't-
okay.
Don't worry, Wild. We'll protect you. Principal Flipside says.
She's both, actually.
Actually, this is a strange request. It feels like at this point, but could I check out?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, sorry.
You all you don't suspect anything might happen at prom tomorrow, right?
Oh, most likely, says Mr. Woods.
Oh, definitely something is gonna happen at prom tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be a problem. We need to beef up security. Evil is afoot, and the prom is going to be the center of it, I fear.
Well,
Evil is afoot? I thought evil was these shadows.
This is
Where does
terrible.
the foot come into it?
This
The
is
shadows are also taking the feet. I'm just,
This is terrible news. My son Wolf was making all these excuses for why he didn't want to go to the prom, and I've been telling him you got to go to the prom because you want to have a social life. You got to get out of the house. You got to go to the prom. And
Yeah,
now
he is
he's
kind of a weird freak. I mean that in a nice way.
Well, you're not wrong. I'll tell you what. But now it's like he wins. I'm not sending my kids to the prom if something crazy is gonna happen tomorrow night.
that's fair. Could I enlist your aid in attempting to ensure that no more kids die? You seem to have some experience with these kinds of evils.
Well, of course. I mean, I don't want to see any kids die, and I want my son to go to the prom and have it be safe, and so he can maybe meet somebody and stop masturbating in my house all the time.
Well, that's probably not going to change anytime soon.
I know I was that age once too, but you know, it's just an inconvenience. I'm finding socks and tissues all over the place. It's disgusting.
Doesn't he have that really cool girlfriend? What's up?
for anybody who doesn't play it or know about our other game, they're playing characters in the other campaign that are also in this high school that are dating. They're not dating in the future, but they are
Dating in high school. They were high school sweethearts.
Yes, yeah. Well, you know, they have a very chaste relationship. You know, I feel like Wolf is a little. He's a weird kid. He doesn't like breaking those walls down. You know? But I keep telling him, you gotta kiss your girlfriend. I mean, what's keeping you from her? Look at her. She's a cute little thing.
She's really cool. She like rocks.
Stop complimenting your own character.
I don't know. I haven't figured that kid out yet. Sometimes I get a little, kind of feeling from him, which there's no problem in my house. I just wish he would talk to me about it.
Wild
Anyways.
puts a hand on Isaac's shoulder and just goes, "On my honor, as someone whose life you just saved, I will take care of your son."
You know, I'll interpret that however I want. And you know what? Hey, God bless.
Thank you.
Mr. Withers is going to use probably the phone from the Blockbusters to call an ambulance to get Mr. Reaganomics taken to the hospital. I mean, sure, he's going to have, medical debt for the rest of his life, but he was already kind of up the creek. So, they'll at least be able to patch him up.
Yeah, he is a little flayed right now.
Just a little.
Well,
the whole time, Handsome Jack is he's been on the ground and he's been going, "What am I? Chopped llama."
I think Wild has accidentally stepped on his hand at least 3 times.
he's so awkward.
Yeah.
Very accurate high school student. Cathy Flipside is saying, Well, it's a pleasure. I appreciate you. And goes and shakes the hands of all four of you. Thanks you for agreeing to help protect the school. She does a little bow to Isaac. And she says, now I'm going to definitely have to prepare a statement for the press. So this is my comfort food movie. And Chuck, she hands over a copy of Pretty Woman to be checked out.
Not jury duty?
Can there also be a copy of Jury Duty?
Yes. She's also
Just
checking
because.
something we were talking about pre-stream. Jury Duty, that was I still know nothing about this movie, but...
I don't either.
Oh, it's a Pauly Shore classic.
It came out in '95, so
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've already established last week that
time doesn't matter.
Time doesn't matter. The rules don't mean anything, and movies exist in.
This
whatever.
movie exists in all times. It also...
Yeah.
It takes
Well-
place 20 years before a campaign that's set roughly in 2020. So...
Listen, Jury Duty, starring Pauly Shore, like defies space-time. Like, rules.
It is eternal.
It is eternal. Yeah, exactly.
Chuck, do you want to roll me a intelligence or insight check?
I would love to. I'll do insight at some
Or
point.
investigation.
Oh, dang it. Investigation is +4. So, either way, that would have been an 8.
Okay, so you check out the movies. And now Cathy Flipside heads out. And so you all are kind of in a situation now where you're going to have to figure out what to do, how to seal the spirit back in.
My first instinct is to take the 2 pieces of the shadow cloth and the set jacket to my lab and see if I can do any sort of like triangulating search spell ritual thing with Isaac's help. If we can find where it is before the prom, we might be able to nip it in the bud. And at the very least, if we can determine anything about its location or direction, we might be able to beef up security in the appropriate areas.
That's true. I will just mention, because the insight check was low, or investigation check, there is a much easier way to figure out where it was before. If anybody can think of it.
Oh, well, I mean, there is checking who last rented the Ghostbusters.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if Chuck wants to look at their 1982 computer and dig that up.
Yeah.
So, actually, come to think of it, Chuck, now that that's been mentioned, you remember that it was rented out by... the last time it was rented out was by Kim Myatt, the first victim, and her 2 friends that were having a sleepover. And you remember they were a little rude to you. Like, you know,
Yeah.
in the high school way of like laughing from just out of earshot.
Yeah, that happens.
It's Kim Myatt, and you know her other 2 friends, Toy Trend and Tiffany May, were all 3 having a sleepover that night.
And the other 2 were knocked unconscious, right?
Well,
During
it
the
happened.
initial attack?
It happened at the house, or at your ex-wife's house.
Right.
So, from the
So
way it
it's
was explained to
probably-
you was that Yeah, that she had some sort of attack and the girls tried to help her.
Oh, okay. I thought they all got, like, zapped, but then she was the only one who died. Okay. Well then, I guess we need to pay my ex-wife a visit. That's not going to be awkward at all.
Can I ask a question? Because I have this.
You just did.
Well, true.
Hell
I
yeah.
have this piece of knowledge that I have in my brain, but continuity-wise, I don't know. Like, because Wild is gonna get this call from Kim, being like, "Hello, I'm talking to you, and not in a dead way." So like, I'm not sure how to draw, like, because I feel like knowing that that's about to happen is gonna change a lot of.
Well, I would think it would be
scenario.
reasonable for Mr. Withers and Isaac and the others, if they want to come along, to go over to my ex's house in the following morning. So then you would have your creepy call before that.
That makes sense. Yeah,
And then when we meet up in the morning, you could tell us about it.
that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
I did not prepare any art for what your ex-wife looks like. So we're just gonna use the powers of imagination for right now.
Make it Cathy.
I'm okay. I do have that. You know what I have on deck. All right.
You make it easy.
All right. So we're gonna go here. So for those who didn't watch the last stream, Wild did get a call from Kim Myatt in the middle of the night. A chilling phone call. Wait, I'm sorry. Did you want to do the investigation in your lab before that?
Well, no, I mean, if the house makes sense as the next location to investigate, we'll probably do that afterwards. If depending on what we find at the house.
Okay, here you go. Enjoy. Good call. Thank you for knowing what I have in my Roll20
Oh
library.
my God.
of
How could I
images.
forget Cathy?
She kind of
How
looks.
could I ever forget Cathy?
She kind of looks like she could be related to Kim Myatt there.
There's a certain resemblance.
So when
Je ne sais ac.
Say more.
when y'all see Wild the next morning, as we all convene at the Myatt household, he looks rough. Like he looks like he did not sleep at all. He is actively freaking the fuck out.
What's wrong, kid?
So I got a phone call last night, and I'm gonna sound like I'm full of shit. I got a call from Kim last night. Kim called me last night. And yeah, and I was like, "Where are you?" And she was like, "I don't know." And I mean, it has to not be Kim, right? But like, it was Kim.
It depends on whether or not these shadows are stealing souls as well as body parts. And if they
Yeah.
are, that makes that all the more vital that we destroy them utterly. Burn them from this world.
Yeah, I'm super down. It was really fucked up.
Did she say anything important?
Remind me, Kim didn't say much. She was just like, "I'm excited to go to prom tomorrow," right?
Yeah, she said
Yeah.
she'll see you at prom.
She just said she'd see me at prom, which is a bad sign.
Though not unexpected.
Okay. I didn't expect it. I thought she was super dead, so it was pretty unexpected to me.
That's fair. You haven't You haven't investigated the arcane mysteries like I have.
No,
Sorry.
I don't even know what those words mean.
Mm.
There's an entire spirit realm that we can't see with our eyes.
That's
Very
fucking terrifying,
Far
dude.
beyond. Well, it can be terrifying. It can also be very beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
And in the outer darkness between the stars, the great old ones sleep as well.
Oh, that sucks. I hate that.
Well, they're not all bad. They're asleep.
Okay.
The trick is to siphon off just enough eldritch energy to give yourself fantastic powers without waking them up.
Huh.
You know, you might want to think about becoming a warlock someday. As a career choice, it might work out for you.
Not you
Huh.
selling the religion of being a
It's a lot.
warlock.
It's a lot to think about.
Not a religion, an occupation.
A way of life.
Chuck, by the way, this entire time, Wild has just been holding Chuck, like, in, like, one arm.
Chuck just is kind of hanging there, like, yeah, that's fine.
So you're just on the front lawn of your ex-wife's house?
Pretty much, like on the sidewalk, we're meeting up.
Mr. Withers, what's your first name?
Montgomery.
Montgomery
Oh my
Withers.
God,
Hell yeah.
Montgomery Withers.
You see the front door slams open, and she says, "Montgomery, get off my fucking lawn! What are you doing here?"
Hi,
Calm
Mrs.
down.
Hyatt.
Did you not tell her we were coming? I thought there was going to be a spread and everything. Is this not? Do you not know about this?
We don't talk very often, and with Kim's passing, okay, I forgot to call. It's been a hectic 24 hours.
You're telling me.
I should have eaten before this. I thought there was going to be something to nosh on.
Oh, I got you. And Wild pulls from a bag,
A very smushed bagel. And in the center of a bagel, you see what looks like an egg. Like, you know, like,
The toad in the hole?
fucking egg. No. You know the egg, this is a real thing that I saw with my eyes.
I feel like I know what
It
you're
is
going
like a brick of cream cheese. It looks like the egg that you'd see in like an egg muffin, but it's just a full brick of cream cheese. It's truly upsetting to witness. And he hands this to Isaac.
Mr. Withers actually reaches into one of the various pouches on his tool belt and pulls out some pocket jerky. And like,
Pocket
jerky?
turkey.
Jerky?
oh, thanks.
I was offering it to Isaac, but here, you can have some too. Always good to have protein on the go.
Can't argue that. Isaac takes the bagel and the schmear and the jerky and makes like a nasty sandwich out of it and kind of just eats it really like
With this rock hard cream cheese.
Yeah. While that's happening, Mr. Withers will like walk like halfway to the house. Like, Cathy, we need to. Well, we're investigating what happened to Kim, and dark magical forces are involved, and we think that there was a release of some eldritch horror the night that she died, and we need to investigate the room.
You should come in. I was just finishing working on sewing her prom dress.
Mr. Withers' eyes narrow slightly. Sure, yeah, okay. Glance over at Isaac. And then motion for everybody to go in.
You go into, it's a pretty like standard like not suburban but suburban home. You see there's lots of tchotchkes, and I feel like Cathy has those what's his name, the painter of light.
Thomas Kinkade.
I feel like she has Thomas Kinkade prints on the walls everywhere.
My
That feels
family,
right.
we used to, whenever we'd see Thomas Kinkade in the mall, my dad would go, Thomas Kinkade, painter of schlock.
Can Isaac please say that instantly upon entering the home?
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's Isaac's gonna walk in without even thinking because he's so used to saying it. He's gonna go, Thomas Kinkade, painter of schlock. I mean, lights. I mean, do you have any lactate? Because this cream cheese is not sitting well.
Mr. Withers kind of shrugs, like, you get used to it.
Hey, Isaac, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're supposed to take the lactate first.
Don't you have any clerical magic that can work with that?
The worst use of lesser restoration ever.
Or perhaps a necessary use of lesser restoration.
You see on the dining room table, Cathy does have a sewing machine out, and it's just like random like coffee cups and just like there's like dirty plates, which you don't know her as like a messy person, and she's definitely like in mourning and is kind of things are unwell in the house.
What is her vibe towards Wild? Like,
Oh, that's true.
Because there's rumors being circulated that he had something to do with the death. Does she believe that?
Oh,
Does
why don't
she
you roll an
still like
insight
him?
check?
Okay, I can do exactly that. I don't have good insight. That is going to be a 13. Very respectable 13.
You notice just kind of what you already noticed, that she just didn't really say anything to you at all.
Okay. Cool.
And you know you guys are like family friends from back in the day. So
Yeah, this, Wild, if I didn't want him to die, Wild would take psychic damage from that.
They got you right in the fields.
Yeah, well, also Wild is the guy who desperately need everyone else's parents to like him, so...
yeah, for all adults really.
Yeah, he just has an intense desire and need to be liked or he'll die.
But so you all make your way towards the you ask to see, and Cathy acquiesces to let you see like Kim's bedroom, where there's the VHS player. Wild, you've been over here many times, just hanging out and shooting the shit with your now deceased friend Kim.
Yeah.
And you see that it seems like nothing has really been touched at all, which is probably for the best for you.
Yeah, I mean, can I just make sort of a general investigation check?
You all can, and let me know if you're doing anything special or looking for anything in particular.
May I do mine with advantage because I've been here so many times? And could I make it an athletics check? No, I'm kidding.
No.
That was a joke.
You
The
flex
first
really
question-
hard at the end.
Yeah, can I flex really hard until I figure something out?
Make a history check with advantage, and then I'll let you take it with advantage if you do well on that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go the Arcana route, trying to examine the area for any residual energies.
That is gonna be a nat 20 on that.
Oh, first nat
history
20
check.
of the set.
Oh,
Let's go.
I brought it up to the camera to show it, and then the dice tilted and it no longer says nat 20, but I promise it's a nat 20.
I believe you.
Rolled over to it too.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that's a nat 20 on the history.
So, yeah, you can absolutely roll this with advantage.
Hell yeah.
And then give me Arcana checks. Anything else?
I'm gonna do investigation.
Oh my god, Adam, your rolls are
rolling
cursed today.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I'm pulling the bad luck from everybody else.
Got 18 investigation. Do I get anything spicy from that natural 20? Is it a natural 20 naturally flavored with other natural flavors?
I will definitely. Yes, it is. That's pretty much exactly.
Yeah.
Well. I'll say because you got a nat 20 on your history check, everybody else can roll this with advantage as well.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
So that
Yeah,
means
there we
Chuck
go.
got a 20,
Hell yeah.
19 Arcana, and then Isaac, were you gonna roll anything?
Yeah, I was looking.
Isaac actually doesn't give a shit about any of this, so
Isaac
he's just gonna
has
stand there
a
eating his
Thomas
bad
Just-
bagel.
Just came for the food and very disappointed.
I
He's
mean,
gonna
that
stand
is
there eating
true.
his terrible bagel.
Yeah. I'll do an investigation check as well.
Oh, you can roll it again with advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to do that.
As Wiley is kind of like pointing out
That's
nooks and crannies in the
more like it.
room. There you go. Wow, almost everybody cleared.
19 was, I think, the lowest.
Yeah, 19, 18 was
No,
actually
18 was
lowest.
the lowest.
But close. But 18, 19, 220s is...
Which, to be fair, I
Um,
did get a 19 on the die, but once again, I have a -1.
I would say by doing this, it's really easy to accurately paint a picture. I mean, I was going to hold some stuff back till later, but I can't deny 18, 19, and 220s. So it looks like you notice some, like, blood spatters, and you notice a little pocket knife on the ground, and you suspect that's actually the blood of Kim.
Do I recognize the pocket knife?
You cleared a 20. It's got a last name engraved on it.
Well, that'll help narrow it down. Is it one of her two friends?
Yeah, it has the last name May, so you suspect this belongs to Tiffany May.
Huh. Well,
The other things you know about Tiffany May is that her and Kim May were equally likely to be nominated for prom queen.
I knew it.
mhm.
And also, with that 20 investigation, Isaac, you definitely feel like the energy of this demon was released here. But also with that investigation, with that incredibly high roll from everybody, it seems like there's maybe two things afoot at the same time.
Yeah. Murder
think,
to secure her place as prom queen, but then accidentally releasing a demon at the same time.
I think Wild's gonna grab the pocket knife and just hold on to that.
Mr. Withers watches you do that with a look of slight disapproval on his face, but doesn't stop you.
Yeah, he's just gonna snag him that pocket knife and look at it for a while. He looks very upset, but like a different kind of upset than what y'all have been seeing already, which is like distressed, freaked out. I'm losing my absolute goddamn mind at how fucked up everything is. Upset. He looks fucking pissed.
You can add a +2 dagger to your character sheet.
Fabulous.
Oh yeah.
Fancy.
I have this
Well.
fucking murder dagger that was potentially used to kill my girlfriend.
Yep. Yep, we can be pretty confident on that.
Also, with that nat 20 investigation and Arcana, or Arcana 19. So you sense the arcane energy of what was happening in this room was maybe the thing was released, and you know it can has the potential to body jump, and it seems like there was definitely all those other shadows being released are possibly just a feature of this larger creature that possessed someone.
Yeah, we gotta go and check the girl whose name is on the knife. Is this school day, or are they having the prom on a non-school day?
Prom's, in my experience, prom's usually on Saturday.
Okay, that makes sense. I didn't go to mine, so I have no idea.
So you all also have things to do, even though it's not a school day. like you still have a job. You're expected to be setting up the school
Yeah.
for prom and cleaning up the gym, and of course you were asked to set up decorations because, you know, budget cuts.
Yeah. That's what I've got my unseen helper spell for. Though I am going to try to press gang Wild and Chuck into helping me set up.
Chuck, Wild, you do have to pick up your tuxedos.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. My dad has one for me.
Are you sure you want to wear that one, dude? You don't.
I don't
want to
wear that one at all.
You can fully tell him no.
I have told him no. My...
Well, we could find you another suit. Maybe there's like a child-sized mannequin we could take the suit off of.
Oh no, I think Cena is frozen.
Uh-oh.
Bro.
Maybe they just really like sitting like
Dad
that.
doesn't
Maybe
take
they're
no
just-
for an answer.
Oh, there you go.
You
You came back all at once.
Yeah, you came back so quickly.
Sorry, it said my internet's unstable. I don't know why.
Uh-oh. That's our favorite thing for when we're on Zoom on stream.
I'm able to hear everything at least, though, so that's
Okay.
good.
That's good. We just weren't able to hear you. We did hear like the first thing you said when you froze.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you came back, which was Dad doesn't take no for an answer. That's true, and
Yeah.
that's how he became such a powerful business executive.
It's
God.
true.
I hate that dude.
Yeah, me too.
He sucks.
So I guess we go our separate ways for a scene.
Yeah.
Making my apologies to Cathy as we leave.
She starts sobbing and embraces you.
Mr. Withers stands there awkwardly and like does the pat like, yeah, well, if it helps, I'm gonna get some eldritch soaked revenge. Oh yeah. Revenge. Pat. Kind of extricate myself.
You tell
And
your
then leave.
Cthulhu friend to avenge our daughter.
Oh yeah. Working on it.
Isaac puts his hand on Cathy's shoulder and says, "You don't have to believe in any of this stuff, but I am going to be heading over to my temple for Saturday services."
You're both
If
selling
you-
your religion.
Well, no, because Azraelites don't proselytize. She just seems to be in crisis, and if she wants to be around some people who make her feel a little bit better, she's welcome to come with me, but no pressure.
She'll take you up on it.
Nice.
I feel like every time I want something to happen, I roll 17 on the dice. I don't know what it is.
Wild would also like to come up to Cathy and just be like,
Hi. I don't know if maybe you're upset with me right now, which is understandable, all things considered. But I just want to say that I'm really sad about Kim, and I'm really sorry for your loss, and I didn't have anything to do with it, I promise. And we're gonna figure this shit out, because I'm fucking pissed right now. I'm so mad that she's gone, because she was one of my best friends in the world.
Why?
Sorry, Chuck.
Hi.
Hi.
I don't think Chuck's ever been over to this house. I have the feeling that, like, Wild's friends are not necessarily Chuck's friends.
Yeah, I think
And
so.
Chuck's only friend is honestly just Wild.
Oh, that's so cute. This is so sad.
It is kind of cute though, and it's. I feel like it's an accurate picture.
Yeah, it's real.
Like, that's the type of character Chuck has always been meant to be.
I think Wild would have invited Chuck at first, but then kind of stopped because everyone was mean to Chuck and would not listen to Wild when they said that when he said that Chuck is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, poor sweet.
But yeah.
So yeah, everyone's gonna part their separate ways. Cathy with Issac to Temple, and Mr. Withers
School.
to the school, and I figure you would like to spend some time in your lab real quick while you're there.
Yeah. I mean, I do try to get a triangulation spell kind of going just to see if that helps. I feel like I probably don't have the rolls for it. Yeah, I'm just going to try to get more information if I can about the actual creature and its current location and perhaps intentions.
Sure. Why don't you... I'm going to say because... So, what is the wording of your Monster of the Week feature? About your base of operations?
Well, remember, you said the base of operations thing was kind of its own separate thing, so I didn't end up taking that one, per se.
Oh, right.
So mechanically, I don't have the lab feature of the Monster of the Week.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
That's fine. I think you could probably roll... you would be able to roll with advantage in here and roll an Arcana check.
Okay. I'll take the 22.
That's great. So yeah, you can definitely confirm at this point that they were coming from somewhere like above the like Jumbotron. Like the thing in the center that shows the score.
Yeah.
For anybody who doesn't know what that is.
It really is the 80s because all the school budgeting was funneled into a Jumbotron in the high school.
Yeah.
Did you mean a scoreboard, or did you mean that there is a Jumbotron? Because I think you did mean a scoreboard, but I do think that there is a Jumbotron now.
Okay, I feel like I need to look up the difference.
There's a pretty big difference.
So I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's a pretty big
sizable difference.
I also
pretty
agree
massive.
that I think it's definitely got to be a Jumbotron.
It should be.
It's a
Yeah.
Jumbotron, but it is in the center of the room.
Good.
So that means there's
So
4
glad.
screens.
Yes,
So glad.
yes.
And so the shadows were descending from that?
They were descending from air vents around there.
Okay. And can I, with that roll, determine whether or not the demon has jumped from multiple people, or if it's still in the same person, or anything about that?
I think what you could realize, like pertaining to that, is that you will probably need to have the specific box, like the Blockbuster box, with you.
Did I not have that?
No, I assume somebody took it.
Oh.
But
Okay.
with that 22 Arcana, yeah, you found something in one of your tombs here that's I would say it's also like a religious history script that Issac is probably also familiar with, and you need to speak some words commanding the demon back into the box. And that will require like a history, religion, arcana, or performance check during whatever showdown happens.
If only we had a bard.
I actually think, well, no, it's fine.
That would be the most epic way.
But I do have decent charisma. I might be able to do a performance check.
Well, yeah, I've got a 17 charisma, but
Okay.
my arcana, or, well, Isaac's religion is the best of those options. Okay. So make sure Issac has the box. Protect him while he's doing the juju. After that, I will go upstairs and start setting up, and also with an eye towards doing small protective boards here and there around the gym, trying to cut down on avenues, like pretty much trying to make sure that they have to come through those same air vents, even if they try to mix it up.
Okay, so yeah, you're like shutting off the air in certain parts, which actually you have a good cover for anyways, because there's no point in the rest of the school being air conditioned if it's just the gym that's being occupied Saturday.
And more than just like physically shutting them off, I'm going to do like lines of salt and that sort of thing. Try to get the mystical aspect on there as well as the physical, because I don't know if these things are incorporeal or not.
You can. Why don't you make a assume untrained religion check to see how well you do that?
Religion +1. 18.
All right. Yeah, I would say this will have an effect on the combat coming up. The amount of shadows I've prepared for myself, I will be cutting in half.
Nice.
I like to tell people what their good rolls do, even if it breaks the immersion.
Oh, that's cool.
Hell yeah.
There's still 20 of them. What? No, just everybody dies. The shadows win.
It's just a demi-lich comes
Yeah.
at the last minute.
Yeah.
Dracolich.
Oh god. Yeah, if I wanted to be real edgelord DMer, that's
The
a
new
DMers.
Are you a player or a DM? Come on.
A dungeon masterer.
English is hard.
So, we've been going for about an hour and a half. I'm thinking we're going to go a little longer this time. So I'd like to take a PP 5-10 minute break right now. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Love it.
All
Sounds
right.
fabulous.
Do I have my... So I have a really funny thing that I use for being right back, and I don't have it set up on here.
R.I.P.
Hold on, I can set it up. Forgive me, friends,
I'll never forgive you.
for this.
Not after what you've done.
Forgotten but not forgiven.
Yeah, I'll forget, but I won't forgive. So I'll just be mad at you. And I'll have no reason why. I have no idea
That's
why.
really cool, actually.
That's me. That's me knowing that I have enemies in Palermo that I don't even know who they are, but I know it's on site if I ever get back to fucking Italy that my grandparents beefed with or something. Like I
Oh
just
my
know it.
God. Of course you'd have.
Of course, this is how my screen goes on. This is how my stream goes on break.
Yeah.
So we'll be back in 5-10 minutes, y'all. I'll be muting the audio because I don't have a soundboard, so all of us can still be a chatting if you'd like
Nice.
during the break. See you soon.
See you.
Oh shit. out there. I'm not gonna be able to handle that amount of dairy.
God, there's
And-
so much cream.
and
on
we're
that
live.
thing. Hi.
Hello, we're back. During the break, Sina was kind enough to look up an image of the bagel that was being consumed, and I just wanted to share that with
It's
the
so
audience.
upsetting.
That is what the living room of Cathy looks like in the background as well. So it is now right before prom, and I'm gonna say, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to just say that I forgot to do my thing again.
I was going to do that in another scene, or in an earlier scene, but then other stuff was going on. But I think we should do it now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So for
yeah.
everybody at home, it's a Monster of the Week feature from The Chosen One, where we will see if a good or bad omen is to come to Wild.
Or a neutral omen, which is also possible. Okay, come on, baby. 15 or higher. Nat 20.
No.
Yeah, for real. For real. Hold on, I'll try and show you without knocking it over again. Come on, buddy. Stay where you are.
If it wasn't for your green screen.
Oh my god, yeah, my green screen is hiding my Nat 20. Oh no.
Oh, you're
now all
just
you
a
see
football
is the
field. You're
Oh,
just a
nothing
football
but
field.
a football field. Okay, I don't think I can show
Wait.
you this Nat 20, but it's real. Oh, now I've stopped existing. Oh, it's because I turned it down. Oh, there we go. I'll take a photo of it though.
Okay. With a nat 20, you see in your head Isaac Kessler sealing the demon in the future, and you see yourself in the back fighting shadows, and you can tell in this moment that it is more important to find some way to fight back the shadows rather than trying to damage the possessed person.
Okay.
Hi, Ulysses. Welcome. We are about to go to prom. So Wild has this That's So Raven
Yeah.
flash.
Like while he's getting his suit, while he's picking up his suit, he just has this moment where he's like, wait.
And then you're going to meet Chuck at his house.
Okay.
Chuck is, as you open the door,
No, I'm sorry, I have a request.
okay.
What I would like to happen is for Chuck's dad to answer the door, and for Chuck and Wild to have the prom movie moment where the prom date comes down from the stairs in their prom outfit, and the prom date is like, oh my god, wow, like overcome with how beautiful they look, with Chuck in this terrible suit.
See, yeah. So, yeah. Charles Entertainment Cheese opens the door. Hey,
Hi, Mr. Cheese.
hey, you're looking good, son.
Thanks. Is Chuck ready?
He's putting on his father's old suit. He's almost ready.
Oh, that sucks for him.
Hey!
I think
It's a classic
Chuck's-
fit.
I think Chuck's dad is the only adult that not only does Wild not need to like him, but that Wild is actively disrespectful to.
Just to be
Oh
clear,
my
this
God,
is
I
Charles.
love it.
In case it wasn't clear already, this is Charles Entertainment
Of
Cheese.
course, this is Charles Entertainment.
Of the characters on the screen.
That's my dad.
Yeah, so, you're a little shit and I already knew it, but why don't you make yourself comfortable? I
Hey,
got some,
thanks. I'm always at least 10% uncomfortable when I'm in your home.
there's a platter on the, coffee table across from the TV, next to the couch, that's just, so many deli cuts of cheese.
Oh, God.
Different kinds of cheese.
Awful.
And some day-old pizza.
Great. Good. I'm so glad.
It's cut into irregular triangles.
And
Oh no, Cena froze again.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Well, Wild is just looking at this food and will not eat any of it. And he's like, and every single
I mean,
thing
it's
on
not
this
that-
table.
Oh,
Welcome
Cena,
back.
you came back. What
Okay.
did you say?
no, I said it's not that bad when you get used to it.
You see that some of the cheese has had like Charles cheese has taken like bites out of some cheese and then put them back
Good.
on,
So
on the
well.
platter.
Wild is just looking at this table like everything on there is going to give me a stomach ache. So
There's
no,
like
thank
some
you.
cigar ashes that like the ashtray is near the
Oh, good,
platter,
good.
so some of it is like
Yeah, you
spilled
just eat
over.
around it.
Great. So yeah, Wild is just waiting for Chuck to come down, having a really awkward interaction with Chuck's dad.
And you see, sadly, I didn't grab art for this, but I feel like everybody knows what I'm talking about, right?
The classic powder baby blue.
powder
Yeah.
baby blue,
Oh,
ruffle,
yeah.
Ruffles.
tucks,
Oh, yeah.
like
I can
black
see it.
buttons.
My dad actually had one, like unironically.
Yeah, it's the same one. It's like
Yep.
he's giving it to you as like a family.
Oh no, I
heirloom.
mean like my real life dad had one.
Oh no way!
Yes.
There is a picture of him somewhere that he had a powder blue tux on.
God bless it.
Uh,
I think my dad also had one.
It's giving Dumb and Dumber, you know.
yeah. So, yeah, arriving
Yeah.
down the stairs as the music lilts, you see Chuck descending the staircase. Chuck, how's it going?
I imagine like Chuck is coming down the stairs the whole time and they're just like fighting their tongues like that tie is on just like way too tight. Dad, what the fuck?
You look
Wow.
sharp, son. You look sharp.
Wild
I'm not
has,
Cheddar, Dad. I want to be sharp.
Wild has his movie moment of looking at Chuck walk down the stairs, and he looks like just truly awestruck, gobsmacked, like a little bit flustered, and he says, "Oh wow, dude, you look fucking terrible. That suit sucks so bad." And
I would love to imagine like that movie moment of walking down the stairs, goes quiet, hushed silence, and Chuck fully trips down the stairs because he's fighting with the tie.
yeah,
Yeah, the music stops. And you just hear the bump, 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 bump down the stairs.
Wild races to the foot of the stairs to catch Chuck, and, like in his arms fully, and just like loosens the tie a little bit.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem, dude. Hey, sorry if this is weird, but I have a okay, yeah. Now that I'm about to say it out loud, it is weird, but I've already brought it and kind of committed to it. I have Kim's corsage. That I had to pick it up today, so I just have it. And do you want the corsage?
Yeah, why not?
Is that what it's called? I also didn't go to my
Yes,
prom.
the corsage.
Okay, okay, cool.
Oh yeah, Ulysses asked a good question in the chat. Does the prom have a theme? Do you have anybody have any thoughts about
Oh
that?
my god, what's the worst it could be?
I'm thinking like a night in Paris.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
I was about to say A Night to Remember.
A night to remember.
Which
I was gonna
means
say-
nothing.
Just really commit to that bit.
It's a thing.
A night in the outer realms. It's just a bunch of like funhouse
War of
mirrors.
the world.
Yeah, it could be a
Warped
night
funhouse mirrors everywhere.
like a KNI.
That's what I was gonna say. It's a night
Yeah.
to remember, and it's medieval themed.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, I actually like that because it'll be like, okay, great, thank you, that's a good idea. A night to
yeah.
remember.
Hell yeah! I think actually now with that context, Wild's suit is made of chainmail. He's in a full chainmail suit. I don't expect this to have any armor like reflection, but it is. I do just need you to know that he's wearing a chainmail.
I think that's pretty cool, and it's totally okay for you to have your machete.
Hell yeah! Oh yeah, he's just got his machete. He looks ridiculous right now,
Wait,
but he's like making it work.
is the chainmail sleeveless though?
Yeah, of course,
Okay,
obviously.
perfect. I had to double
Obviously.
check.
With
I had
these
to double
guns,
check.
he has to show them off.
Okay, so Wild is wearing a chainmail suit, but it's like shorts and sleeveless,
Yeah.
but with like a tie and a cummerbund.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, that is a look.
He's really. The thing is, he's really pulling it off.
It's really weird that Wild is cool and Chuck is not, because they're really kind of the same.
Yeah, I don't get it either. It's just because Wild is tall.
Yeah,
That's
he's into
honestly it.
sports. It's just the
He's tall and
sports.
into sports. He's also a fucking weirdo. Anyway.
Anyway, I feel like we are on our way to prom at this point.
Yeah, definitely. They head to prom. I think on the way, Wild does share with Chuck his vision, and that he is like, so basically what I know from this, you know my visions that I get, like, we've been over this, we've discussed it.
Yeah.
So this one was basically trying to tell me it's more important for us to fight back the shadows than it is for us to try to attack the person being possessed. I think,
Alright.
like, most important is just letting Isaac do what he's gonna do.
Alright, sounds good.
Okay.
Which, for the record, the reason Isaac is going to the prom is because the compromise he could come up with Wolf is that Wolf still has to go to the prom, but to keep it safe, his dad gets to come with.
Oh my god! I was gonna
You're a
say
chaperone.
you were
Yeah.
kind of hired by Cathy Flipside to protect the prom, but
Oh.
you were already
No,
planning
I
on
think-
going.
Yeah,
I think now for the rest of Wolf's life, he's gonna be the guy that brought his dad to prom. I
exactly.
think that's gonna be a thing that he has to live with forever.
Exactly. Yep. Isaac's like, I can't possibly foresee any issues that your classmates would have with taking your dad to prom.
It's just Isaac, Wolf, and Dee Dee in a limo together on the way to prom.
Oh my god! Yeah, we have to hash this out in a flashback and
Oh my God, yeah.
big campaign.
Yes, yeah. When we
Yeah.
come back from hiatus. Oh, that's gonna be so tight.
God. Awful.
Hold on, I'm just doing one quick thing. Since you've decided to make it a night to remember, I'm adding some suits of armor to this.
I'm gonna see if I can find a photo of a chainmail suit.
I'm sure it's been done.
Right,
yeah.
it has to.
Chainmail tuxedo.
No, obviously, if I wanted pictures of regular chainmail, I would have Googled that. Google. Oh, these all suck. Okay, I guess I do have to say tuxedo. God,
And the problem being that a suit of chainmail is how you normally refer to chainmail.
Yeah. God,
So,
usually-
chainmail tuxedo.
Yeah, chainmail tuxedo. You think that'll do it?
I did Google that. They exist, but I don't like any of them. Nobody even gives a shit about fashion these days.
Maybe that's a niche that someone in the stream or watching the stream can fill in the future.
My friend is learning how to make chainmail. One day I'm gonna commission them for a chainmail tuxedo.
Yeah, I think that needs to happen now.
Yeah. It's Hunter padding, by the way.
Oh!
Yeah, they've gotten into making chainmail because of course they have. That completely tracks with Hunter's everything.
Oh yeah. So I'm just adding suits of armor to a high school gymnasium that has confetti on the ground, which I'm very happy about. So let's go to prom. Let me grab everybody's mini real quick. Is Handsome Jack there, or is he in recovery?
He's in the ICU.
he can come back for the sequel.
Like, he's fucked. Yeah, but he's like fucked up.
All of the men in the preview photos for these chainmail suits, and I mean this, but I don't mean this in a nice way. They're all like the most awkward looking dude I've seen ever.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all couldn't have picked a different dude. Like, why do these men look so uncomfortable being photographed? Like, just pick a different guy.
Oh my god.
Now I just see this from myself.
Except for this one dude who is absolutely slaying. Hold on, let me see if I can get a video of this.
Alright, I'm gonna get us to the gym. I don't have any prom music prepared, believe it or not, even though I named the whole thing prom.
Holy shit, Patty.
I think you just need to get some like medieval
Drop the
bardic
ball.
tunes.
Oh, I have this. What's this? I have music from our holiday stream that we did.
Oh,
But
perfect.
I've been watching some things on YouTube. It's called Bardcore.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The problem with streaming is that you have to use stuff that you can legally use.
Right.
Yes.
I'm just throwing that out there.
The bardcore for WAP, for wet ass pussy, that
Mhm.
actually
It's
slaps.
it slaps so hard.
We
I
listened to
swear
it
to
when I was
God.
playing with Lalo. It sounds like a fucking like boss theme from a video
It's
game.
really good.
I mean, Isaac Kessler could just sing, you know, that could be the music.
Oh my God.
Let us dance in style, let's dance for a while.
Well, some
Heaven can wait, we're only watching the skies.
some of your classmates are in a band and playing music on
Perfect.
stage. So
Wild grabs Isaac's arm respectfully to keep him from getting up on the stage. He's like, hey.
It's a good call, because that's literally what Isaac was about to do. He's like, live bands, here we go.
Hey, dude, I'm saying this to you as someone who respects you a lot. Don't do that.
Yeah, you're a good boy, Wild.
Thank you. I really needed that today.
let me
I really needed some approval.
I really just needed an adult to like me.
you could see that while
Oh, be careful how you say that to people, though.
Okay.
oh no.
Okay.
You see, Wolf and his girlfriend Dee Dee seem so pleased that you've extricated Isaac from them.
Wild gives Dee Dee specifically a thumbs up. Because canonically he thinks she's very cool.
Because they're
I
both
don't
your
know
fucking
why.
character.
Well, and Wolf tries to dance with Dee Dee, like in the keeping room for Hashem sort of way. But Dee Dee immediately puts her hand on his butt.
Yeah. The way you had your arms too made me think that Dee Dee is way taller than him, which I love.
Isaac Wolf's a late bloomer, let's say
Short
that.
king.
Yeah, he's a short king.
Yeah, you all are having a time at the prom.
Oh,
And Mr. Withers is on high alert, pacing around between the suits of armor. That was Tiffany May was the one whose knife we found.
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, so I'm keeping an eye on her in particular.
I think, just really quick, I think Wild would have shared with Mr. Withers and Isaac about his vision as well. So y'all are aware of this info as well.
I grunt and nod.
Chuck, Janet Jixon is definitely going to awkwardly make her way over to you and ask you for a dance. Hey, Chuck.
Hi.
You look killer tonight.
Thanks.
Yeah, like, it's like retro. Retro's in, right?
I think if this is an accurate reflection, and it's not, of the 80s, I don't think retro is in yet. I do not think that the 60s and 70s are cool yet.
But hey, he's making it work. He looks great. You look great, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
He did tell you earlier that you did not look great, but he's trying to be a good wingman.
You see that there is an announcement that is going to be made.
Is it gonna be on the Jumbotron?
The Jumbotron is indicating that it's time for prom king and queen elections and announcements. And you see, let me get, I don't know why I didn't put her in this room. See,
Is Wild still up for prom king?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
See, the band is kind of on their break. Cathy, principal, I keep almost saying president. I did that back in high school too, which was always awkward.
I really love that.
President of the school.
Is going to make her announcement. Okay, everybody, it's time to announce prom king and queen. And you know, all of you are so special to me, and this class is so important, and we've been through a lot. And I just want to say, each and every one of you are shining stars. And she prattles on some dumbass speech that nobody will remember. It is truly not a night to remember. And then she says, this year the winner of Lalo in the stream chat says, for our prom king class of 1982, Hillborn High is Wild Wild West. Woo!
Wild looks uncomfortable, but like does like a wave, does like the Queen Elizabeth wave.
You
Just
should.
because he literally doesn't know what to do right now.
You should. You're supposed to. She's like motions for you.
Telepathically, Mr. Withers would be like, "Step up, man. Get up there."
Oh shit. Yeah, Wild approaches the stage uncomfortably.
Cathy.
Keep your wits about you.
Cathy Flipside gives you a crown on your head, a little plastic crown.
Yeah, he like leans down to get the
Yeah,
crown.
far down because she's not
Far
particularly tall. She's probably like 5'5".
Yeah.
And she gives you a smile and a wink. And
He gives her a thumbs up.
and then she says, "Now, in lieu of the recent events of this year, we'd like to do something really special. And for the nomination for prom queen, we're going to give it to the recently passed," and she bows her head, "Kim Myatt." And you hear an earth-shattering scream from over on the left side of the map, and the lights go down.
Doofa.
Can I immediately cast on off?
Do you know where the light fixture is?
I'd imagine I would.
Is it a matter of the light simply being turned off? as opposed to like.
I don't think you know that in the dark.
Yeah, I might be able to like deduce from my knowledge, but I don't have on-off.
Yeah, because it allows you to activate or deactivate any electronic device within range, as long as the device has a clearly defined on or off function.
Right, you just have to be able to
range.
60
it's
feet?
60 feet.
The gym is pretty big. 60 feet doesn't even get you to the walls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big old gym, unfortunately.
But you see, immediately after that, the Jumbotron itself turns on. Here. It's kind
In
of
many ways, like New York and Sex and the City, the Jumbotron is the 5th PC. I'm sorry.
and you see on a rope coming down from the ceiling, a figure of a body suspended from a rope comes down and is hanging in the middle of the air, and it's not immediately clear, but this is the body of Kim Myatt.
Ugh.
Woof.
She's looked better.
She's had a rough couple days.
And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Cool. I do not have access to this as like a mechanical feature, but for all intents and purposes, Wild is in a rage.
You see the body of Kim Myatt descending down from the ceiling. A horrific vision of the girl that once was, body racked by some evil spirit or power. And
Her top sword sure looks great though.
Yep.
yeah, Tiffany might have done that.
Oh no.
God.
You said you wanted to play a horror game. All right. So this shadow comes down, descending on Isaac Kessler.
Ruh-roh.
No.
What's your AC?
It is 9.
Oh shit! You gotta
9?
get out of there. Yeah, you
Really?
have no armor,
You're
right?
a cleric.
Isaac, please, God.
Clerics can wear medium armor.
Yeah. Why
Yeah.
don't we real quick say you're wearing some armor that's a +4.
Okay.
Please,
Well,
Lord God.
I don't know how to use D&D Beyond.
You don't know how to use D&D.
I don't know how to play D&D is what it really is.
You go into your inventory,
Okay.
and then we're just gonna do manage inventory. And then go ahead and just type in. Are you on manage inventory? Or are you at like the
I am
search bar?
getting there.
Okay, no worries. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm gonna use this opportunity now that we're back to say cheers. I have poured myself a drink while I waited for my thing to start back up.
Okay. Does it matter what armor I use?
Yeah,
I would
we're just
recommend
gonna,
a breastplate.
yeah, breastplate would be good. We're just gonna look for you can filter by type armor, and then make sure you put like. I think we just want to do common. So make sure you click like common. Breastplate's a good one. Don't clerics have heavy armor proficiency? Am I insane?
That was in 3.5.
I'm like 90% because I always play clerics. I could be wrong.
I thought they also had heavy.
I think they have heavy. Because all my clerics have garbage dexterity because of their armor. But either one is, I mean, I'm not the DM. That would be a heavy.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah. I'm actually
Yeah,
gonna close
just
my door
light
real
and
quick.
medium and shields.
Huh.
So, if you could have something that resembles a shield, that would be grand as
Yeah,
well.
that'd be
But
Okay.
yeah, breastplate is your go-to. Unfortunately, that does mean that you still have to include your negative dexterity.
Sorry, I just figured out where I was wrong. It's just the life domain.
Which you
That's it.
are.
Oh, you are. Yeah, life domain. Yeah, life domain clerics get heavy armor.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought that was just war domain.
I think it's the life domain. I don't know if the war domain does too, but I'm fairly
Yeah.
certain.
Yeah, War Domain does as well, but life
Yeah.
is.
I've never played war domain, which is why I don't know. But yeah, life domain lets you get heavy armor.
In that case, you should go for full plate.
Yeah, I would get you some heavy armor.
Okay.
I'm just going on the list. Forge Domain also gets heavy armor.
Yeah, there's
Life,
like full plate
Nature.
or just plate armor.
Yeah, I would
is what
get
it's
plate.
called.
I don't think you have full plate armor. I don't think you have anything that is. I don't think we could like house rule anything as that strong.
Well,
as
we
like
could-
regular
Actually,
clothes.
just straight up chainmail
It could be-
is heavy armor.
You could do chainmail.
16 AC.
We can
Okay.
also
It's not super expensive.
we can also explain it away by saying that it's the power of God, the
yeah.
power of his faith is
Yeah.
protecting him.
Okay, well, I got a heavy armor plate and a shield, and now I'm like doing an AC 20.
Incredible.
So.
Thank fuck.
The first shadow misses after a little
After a lengthy
shift of
discussion.
yeah, the universe kind of warps and twists a little bit there. And
The first shadow thinks he hits, and then there's divine intervention.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, Chuck, it's your turn. Also, just a heads up, in lieu of rolling initiative for every single student individually, the students will act on Principal Flipside's turn.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
makes sense.
Chuck, it's you.
Also, I see there's more people in chat now. The reason why I left and came back was because my router decided to curse my stream right at an exciting moment. So, welcome back.
Technology. So what you gonna do, Chuck?
I'm going
You got a lot of options, also with your
yeah,
Monster
so
of the
looking
Week
at my Monster
stuff.
of the Week stuff.
Yeah.
All right, there's just the one of the creatures besides
So far,
Besides
yeah.
Kim's
Yeah.
body. Yeah.
I'll just ask real quick, did Mr. Withers by chance let us know about the vent above the Jumbotron connection and the creatures from before? Because I know he had learned that kind of in the interim, but I also know he can communicate with us.
yeah. I mean, he wouldn't have any particular reason to tell you that.
Why don't you roll just a flat wisdom check to see if you had the forethought to mention it?
All right. Wisdom +1. Yeah, he wasn't really expecting you guys to get all tactical. He was kind of taking that responsibility on his own shoulders.
Got it. Okay.
There.
I think then, regardless of that, so like without that insight, I think at the very least then, I'm going to use. So I have from my Monster of the Week. I'm going to post it in the chat. An ability called Let's Get Out of Here. If you can protect someone by telling them what to do or by leading them out, your allies take advantage on skill checks regarding fleeing, including saving throws and stealth checks. I think seeing that I think Chuck would just say kind of in a general sense, because I don't even think they'd have the idea to, like, only tell the principal to, like, direct the kids.
Yeah.
Because they're a teen. They're not that tactical. But at the very least, just a general be like, head to the exits.
To all the,
just
just
trying to get
yell it out.
Yeah, they just yell out, just like,
To all the
get
students.
the hell out of here!
All the students now have advantage on saving throws and stealth checks against any monster trying to stop them.
And then, so would you say that would be my action then?
I would let you do that as a bonus action.
Okay, hell yeah.
Because you're
in
just
that
yelling.
case- yeah. Okay, awesome. In that case, I'm going to. Cast Mage Armor on myself.
Good plan.
So that's going to make my AC from 14 to 17.
Nice.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
That's a strong level 2 character.
I have 8 hit points.
Oh,
if you were to put a
sweet
number
summer
to it.
child.
Okay. On initiative count 16. Wow.
Oh, please, God, no. Please, anyone but my boy.
What's happening? A +2 axe? Oh, Tiffany May.
Oh,
He's in the
woof.
corner with. Ooh.
Tiffany, come on.
Tiff Annie, no.
Tiffany,
Tiffany,
fucked
please.
up.
She is going to.
Man, what does she think she's gonna do? Kick your ass, Tiffany.
Tiffany has rolled 11 damage on Toy
Her friend.
Tren, her friend, the other witness.
Fucked up. Holy shit.
Over here! This is fucked up. Somebody else is dead. And she is going to take a bonus action dash.
So she's a rogue?
She is an NPC with 3 nice abilities.
Ah, okay.
And cunning action is one of them.
Okay.
And she says, "I'll be safer up here," and is going to jump onto the stage, squaring off against you while.
Oh, she fucked up. Oh, she done fucked up. Cause I'm gonna fuck her shit up.
This is going to roll for her, but she actually got a 16. I rolled it secretly.
You're gonna return her knife to her several times.
Oh yeah. Oh boy, am I.
Mr. Withers, you're up. Tell me honestly before Mr. Withers and Isaac go, because you go on the same turn. Who has the VHS case?
Yeah, I guess it's Isaac.
Okay.
So Kim is currently in the air above us still? Or
Yeah,
did she come down to the ground up?
She's probably like 20 feet up,
Okay.
dangling like a meat sack pinata.
In that case, I'm just gonna hustle on into the melee and start knifing that shadow with my knifey knives.
Knifey knives. Are you a soul knife? No.
No, I've just got a pair of knives. So 1 hit, 1 miss, I'm assuming. Does an 11 hit?
They both hit.
Oh, sweet. In that case, I'll roll it all together.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure that's correct. No, it actually just misses. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to get your hopes up.
If only I had a +2 knife. Oh.
Sorry.
So 6 points of damage. And as my free action, I'm gonna kind of go along with what Chuck was doing and telling people to clear out, get to the doors.
Give me a persuasion check.
Sure, it's actually something I'm really quite good at.
I wouldn't have thought that, actually.
It's part of my warlockiness. I took the Eldritch thing to give me persuasion and deception as trained skills.
Warlock is fun.
I like warlock. It's my favorite class, really. So 20, non-natural.
Absolutely.
That's a working man's 20.
It's a non-naturally flavored with other natural flavors to me.
I'm going to say that in addition to what Chuck has done, we'll add a +2 to the AC of all the fleeing students.
Excellent. I like that. That is my turn.
All right, Mr. Kessler.
Yep. So Isaac is going to look up at Kim's dangling body and say, "Better sheets," and do a cantrip. Word of Radiance, which burning radiance erupts from
Yeah, so she has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Oh, the Dybbuk creature has to make a con save.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
But I also have a bonus action.
What's your DC?
14.
She rolled super high, actually.
So no damage.
Yeah.
That's okay, because I have a bonus action of spiritual weapon.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So I'm gonna keep
Where
that.
are you putting that?
It's
Also, what does it look like?
Yeah, it's like a candelabra. It's like a big candelabra. And so I created a floating spectral weapon. Okay, so you
I have to be able to spell candelabra to be able to put
Does
this.
this candelabra have a certain number of slots for the candles per se?
Yeah, there's 7 of them.
Great.
Oh.
Great.
Okay. Did I hit her?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to make a candelabra up here.
Oh, thank you.
Who are you attacking?
Kim's body.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you see, as you do it, it's just kind of slicing right through. Like you slice at an arm and it just falls to the ground.
Oh, gross.
I will also. You do have a moment of thinking of using the VHS case.
Yeah, next turn, Mr. Withers is going to be shouting about that.
Okay.
You want to take a move action, or are you going to stay put?
I'll stay put.
All right, students go. Chuck, I'm going to stay next to you.
I really don't think you should.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Miss Jackson, please.
I am clearly a gay rat. I do not know what to tell you.
She rolled a 3 for her wisdom.
I didn't know Chuck was actually Ratso Rizzo from Midnight Cowboy.
Okay, they have to take a turn getting there. Chuck, some of them look to you Mr. Withers, and they say, "Where should we go?"
I'm gesturing in the direction that I know the doors are.
Yeah, this is the door to the outside is to the right, and the other way is to the locker rooms.
Yeah, I'm gesturing towards the exit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless Chuck's escaping instinct is telling me that that's actually a trap or something.
Can I roll like an insight to see which I think would be better?
Sure. Oh, the map on stream is not updated at all. So some of these people are not making good choices about which direction to go because they have made a wisdom check.
Is Janet just sticking with Chuck?
A wisdom check with advantage,
Girl.
I would assume.
Oh, you're fucking right. Hold on.
Oh, honey.
Okay, you saved the other rat folk by mentioning that, but Barbara Smith rolled 2 nat ones.
No.
So is coming up right on where the creature is and has
Oh, Barbara.
more movement and is going to take an opportunity attack from a shadow.
No, Barbara, please.
Stop.
Barbara,
Just
please.
I'm just a boy. I don't want to see anyone else die today. I've seen so many people die recently.
It's way too much.
And she hits the ground.
Fuck.
God damn it.
Barbara, come on. You had one job.
Oh, there it is, stream. Now you can see that I've moved all of these people. Isaac, Dee Dee and Wolf look to you, and in this moment, can I throw you to a curveball?
Oh my god. I think you can.
I don't
I think you can do this.
Would you role play Dee Dee and Wolf asking Isaac whether they should stay or not?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I would love to do this.
Dad, do you want us to stay or can we get out of here? Because I'm getting really scared.
Wolf, this doesn't feel like a thing we should stay for, maybe.
I know, but my dad, I don't want to leave him alone.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Oh, I'm Isaac as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Kessler.
You're playing the young and old
Yes.
version of this voice that you have.
Wow. Okay. All right. It's okay. I'm a trained actor. I studied Stanislavski and, Suzuki and Udahagen. I got this. Okay. Yes, Dee Dee, my sweet, sweet darling child.
Oh, please don't call me that. Wolf and I are just dating. And he's never okay. Actually, we're not gonna get into that. But he's super freaked out. I'm like not psyched to be here.
Yeah, I think you guys should get out and evacuate and go find some place to hide and duck low. I don't know. Go get some ice cream. I don't know. You should probably get out of here.
Yeah, that sounds like a good call.
But Dad, I'm scared for you. I don't want you to get hurt. It's okay, Wolf. I can take care of myself. I'm a grown man. You, however, have not even had your coming of age ceremony, so I think you should get out of the gym.
You haven't yet?
He keeps getting on me about it. I don't know. I haven't been feeling too into it. Can we have to do this right now? It's always, when's the coming of age ceremony? When's the coming?
I'm sorry.
Wolf,
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's not you. It just now reminds me of my mother.
Oh my god. Please don't say that to me, Wolf.
Speaking of bad internet things, I've noticed that
Yes.
Cena's dropped
We've
out.
lost
So
Cena.
all of us, but me and Lalo are in 2 boxes.
Hopefully they're able to get back soon.
Yeah. This is the internet doesn't like doing all this D&D
It
streaming
hates
stuff.
this. Can I roll a strength check for Dee Dee for her to give Wolf a piggyback out of the...
Yes. Use your current stats if you
Okay,
can
let me
remember
find Dee Dee's character sheet. Just give me one quick
quick.
Welcome back, Cena. I am.
Welcome back.
Yeah, my internet fully just died on me, so.
Hey, it just happened to me, and I'm the one running the stream, so shit happens.
Can it be an athletics check?
Yeah, of course.
Hell yes, fabulous. Okay, she got a 17.
Dee Dee's on the track team with Wild.
Yeah, Dee Dee also, I have said this about her, also plays a ton of sports.
So yeah, young Wolf Kessler. So it looks like Lalo has a thing that he's into that he's revealing to us right now, that he likes giving piggyback rides. Because you've done it with both of your characters on this stream.
Oh, I just think it's a really funny thing to do.
It is.
It's just always good. It's always a good bit.
So the two of you also make your way with the crowd of students,
Yeah.
all headed out around the same time.
Dee Dee is like giving Wolf like a granola bar above. It's her famous granola bars that we've discussed. She's giving Wolf one of her granola bars. She already has big mom energy as like a high school senior.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd like to make sure that
Wolf has never been more attracted to Dee Dee than in this moment.
Yeah, they're gonna go bang for the first time.
Yeah. They're about to go lose their virginities.
Yeah,
it is, I mean,
Go
it's senior
back for the
prom.
first
That's
time,
when you do
finally.
it.
Yeah.
So
And Wolf in his head is like, I'll show you who a real man is, Dad. I don't need to have a coming of age ceremony.
He's gonna have a coming of age ceremony.
Yeah, exactly.
I will just point out, in case anybody hasn't noticed, the band took a little bit longer to get down from the stage, so they're down here.
Okay, gotcha.
Wild, it's your turn.
Cool. Good. Yeah, so
Oh, I'd like to also show, I found this cool art that is totally okay to use online, I swear. I mean that. I'm not just being weird. So this is Tiffany May's full art.
Ooh. Oh, very cool. I love
Oh
this.
my god, that's so good.
This rules.
Very dope.
I like that she's taking a selfie of it.
Yeah, nice. Very good. I hate this phone.
So that axe in that image is the one that she's using.
Cool.
And the pocket knife in the image is the one that you're using. The one that's in the guy.
Oh, hell yeah. Fabulous. Okay, I have a couple of actions. I've got a heck of a turn coming up.
Oh, you're about to do some monk fuck shit.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's what monks do best.
Yes. So first what I would love to ask is my vision, where it was that we needed to focus more on containing the shadows than the body being possessed by the demon.
Yes.
I will make a roll, but if I know, then I know. By that, did I think that meant Kim Myatt's body, or do I think Tiffany May is being possessed?
I'd say based on your nat 20, you can make a religion check with advantage.
Oh, love that.
I've never used religion as a stat so much.
Religion
as in
is
this.
bad for me.
Hey, when you do a horror thing based on Jewish folklore, you roll a bunch of religion checks.
No, that's
God.
okay. I just mean that I have a terrible religion stat. Wild's gotta hit the temple with Isaac after this and beef that up a little bit. Yeah, with advantage, I got a 17.
The 17.
Yeah.
So you and Isaac have all talked about this previously, so
Yeah.
that's how we're rolling this in.
Cool.
But you think it could jump from one to the other, and you also know that it has the ability to like mimic voices. So with a
Interesting.
17, you actually, what I'll give you with a 17 is that you know specifically that you can't rule either one out.
Cool. Great. Now I'm going to make a wisdom check to see if Wild cares. I'm just gonna make a wisdom saving throw, basically, to see if he cares that he knows what he's supposed to do, or if he's just so mad at Tiffany right now that he's gonna attack her anyway. And that's an 8. So he's gonna attack Tiffany. So he also like shouts to the rest of the students and anyone else in the auditorium, which the people who should be still here know this, but he just wants to cover his bases.
guys, don't trust Tiffany. She's like working with this weird fucking monster or something. I know the optics of what I'm about to do right now, by the way, are gonna look real bad. Like, just like publicity wise, for me, the week that I've been having, it's not gonna look good. But like, trust me on this one.
Cathy Flipside grits her teeth.
Yeah. And then with all that, with his bases covered, he's gonna go after Tiffany because he's fucking so mad right now. So he like unsheathes his fucking machete.
You do have a magical dagger.
I do have a +2 dagger. I will do more damage with my machete, I believe.
Mathematically, no.
No? The dagger... Okay.
D4 plus
Oh,
2
you
as
know
opposed
what?
to 1d6.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna go after her with the dagger.
Though I do like that you thematically picked a machete.
I do like the machete a lot, but that's okay. He's gonna go after her with her own fucking knife. That's gonna be a 17 to hit.
Also, I was planning on having you use the machete, but you rolled so good on the investigation and gave you the knife.
Thank you.
That was.
That's okay. I'm good with it. I also lied. It's an 18, not a 17. I'm sure that changes
18.
everything.
They both hit.
Cool. Hell yeah. Okay, so that's my first attack. See, I don't actually have that much fun in Fruity Monk stuff yet, but...
You do get your second attack, though.
Oh, I do. I just don't have the
Monks get
stunning
a second
strike.
attack that early?
Oh, yeah. I have
First level.
I have a lot of attacks I can do, bestie. Okay, so that's gonna be a 9 damage on the first attack.
Alright.
And then I am going to take my second attack. That's gonna be a 20, non-natural, working against 20.
That does obviously hit.
That really tickled me. I really enjoyed
I made a
it.
tweet about it the other day because I was just thinking about it. I'm like, no, you worked for that 20.
You
That's
worked
the
for that
working
20.
man's
It's the
20.
working man's 20. That really got me. I really enjoy that.
I will absolutely be using that in our home game, Adam.
Yeah.
I like it better than Dirty 20. It makes it sound more worth
Working,
it.
working
really
man's 20.
Oh, there's also the hobo crit, which is
Oh,
where you
I've
just
also
roll
heard that.
maximum.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so
That's gonna be 7 more points of damage. And then, just because he's so mad right now, I am gonna spend a key point to use Flurry of Blows.
Alright.
So I'm gonna hit her again.
Keep it going.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's gonna be a 18 again to hit.
Yep.
Hell yeah. That's gonna be 5 more points of damage.
Right.
And then I'm gonna take my last attack. And that is gonna be a 19 to hit.
You know that hits.
I
Keep
know.
going.
I know. And that is gonna be another 7 plus damage.
Holy fucking shit.
I got a lot of fucking 4s on this D4.
You stabbed her a few times, once across the face, and there's like, she like spits out blood and she's like, fuck you!
hey, fuck you! You killed my fucking girlfriend, dude. It's not okay.
Your girlfriend killed my prom!
I don't give a shit about that. She was your friend.
You don't know how hard I worked for this.
I
I
don't
want to be
care.
prom queen!
I don't care.
It's only
You want to
fucking
peak
friends.
in high school? That's sad. That's really sad, Tiffany.
She spits out some blood, and that's your turn.
Oh yeah.
You see a math teacher that was a
I'm so sorry. I love this name.
Artemis Scout. Yeah, so I do D&D prep streams sometimes. She is here because we have done a D&D prep stream and we were looking up images together and thinking of funny names. So she
Artemis
is
Scout was really good.
she is the math teacher, and she was here on the punch bowl table doing her duty as they all take turns as staff working the dances.
Oh my god. This
And
woman bullied me in high school.
she brandishes a wand and is going to fire off. Magic missile level 1 is that 2d4?
3 3d4s plus 3.
is she's going to fire off a magic missile, 3 of them from her wand at the shadow. Oh, that's really good damage. So 8, 11 damage, and the shadow crumples in a heap to the ground.
Nice.
And
Hell
she-
yeah.
Fuck
Let's
yeah.
go, Mescal.
Come on,
Mescal
Mescal.
Mathematical. See her magic bolt from her wand came out as like different like equations shooting through the air.
You fucking rock, Mescal. You're everybody's favorite teacher.
Don't forget to study. You're almost failing.
I know.
You're in the middle of, like,
Mescal,
a
your
knife fight.
inspiration.
Unironically think that Mescal is like one of Chuck's favorite teachers.
I think she's everybody's favorite teacher.
Kim Maya is going to roll for shadows again.
I wish she wouldn't.
Great.
Could she not?
Well, she didn't roll that good,
Oh, good.
That's good.
and
Good for
they're halved. So another one is going to come down, and let's see. Let's just make a little.
Oh, good.
I'm retiring that d6.
Put it in timeout.
Is going to circle around Chuck.
Oh, God damn it.
I was picking my
Come
target
on.
on like reading order, so like 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can just say you're a homophobe and go, Patty.
If I'm the DM and all y'all do is make gay motherfucking characters, then you can call me whatever the fuck you want. I try to make straight characters. All my NPCs are straight because I'm trying to add some fucking like variance in the
Some
world.
Oh,
representation.
I'm so
Some
sorry
true
that
to-
straight people are underrepresented.
True to life, street people present.
Sounds fake to me. Anyway.
Quick shout out to background guy in chat who's one of the guys on my second D&D prep stream. Thank you for coming.
Oh, yeah.
I told you we're funny. I told you. This shadow is going to just use the shadow initiative. That's Kim's lair action. So I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw from Isaac Kessler. You're going to take as emanating in the room, evil demonic whispers fill your head of just like infernal evil creatures, and you're going to take 3d6 psychic damage.
Woof.
Whoa.
I can use that spell.
How much health do you have?
21.
You take
It's a lot.
Isaac is because this is kind of anyways, Isaac's a little bit it's level 3.
I figured. I
sorry,
was
y'all.
like, no, oh, no. I figured as much.
Because it was kind of like a setting based on me and Crystal worked on it together. Anyways, you take 10 points of damage, and you must immediately use your reaction to move your speed away from.
Wait, what? What do you mean by speed? What?
Like,
You have to run away.
You have to run away from Kim Maya.
Oh, right now?
Yeah,
Yes,
you're using your
outside
reaction.
of your turn.
Okay.
So it's not part of your turn. It's happening right now in Kim's turn in the initiative order.
Okay. Is that far enough away? Or?
And you have to
It's
use
your
your
full
full
movement.
speed.
Oh.
So that's 6 squares.
It might be 5 because you're wearing armor, heavy armor.
No, I don't think that happens.
I don't think that
Six.
affects it.
That's
Yeah.
not a 5e thing.
No.
He would just have disadvantage on stealth.
Stealth and stuff. So
Okay.
you probably come up and then start heading along the bleachers.
Does Isaac need to be over there to do things?
Not that we know.
You don't know.
Okay, cool, great.
In spite of all of our research rolls, there's still a lot of unknowns.
Yeah.
Hey, it's gotta be interesting somehow. Chuck, the shadow circles around you. Does a 12
It seems
does
really
not
homophobic, bro.
Yeah, dude, it's fucked up.
the shadow kind of like lifts up his veil a little bit. He's like, "Hey, it's a living. I'm also gay. I'm sorry. But I've been commanded by an infernal demon to do some sort of ancient bad thing."
Oh, so you're just doing your job? Wow, we haven't heard that one
Look,
before.
I'm kind of like a ghost cop. I know. I should-
That's even worse, bro.
Okay.
But I'm not homophobic. Anyways,
Okay.
the shadow misses you, and Chuck, it's now your turn as it's circling around you, and it's gonna move up here.
Indiscriminately murderous.
All right.
Fuck! I
let's
forgot to use
see.
my lair action.
Not Miss Jixon.
It's okay.
I call her that because I'm nasty.
Oh, I didn't even realize I was making it. That's a Drag Race reference. What, Janet Jackson? That's Jinx Monsoon thinks that Janet Jackson's name is
Oh, that's so funny.
in Snatch Game. Anyways,
Okay, I'm going to just attack with one of my little daggers. That's gonna hit.
11 does not hit.
Well, fuck.
Here, let's do this. I haven't done this yet. Oh, great. She goes right after you.
Janet, get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm gonna protect you.
I don't need fucking protection.
Give me that dagger. I'm gonna slice up this gay ass.
Janet, take a hit, girl.
I will hand Janet one. I have 2 daggers. I'll hand her my second dagger.
Turns out she's actually an 8th level rogue.
That'd be so sick.
Honestly,
That would be so funny.
justice for Janet.
That's a hit.
God.
God bless.
Power of
Janet.
young love.
Oh my god.
She deals 3 damage.
I'll take what we can get.
Yeah.
Never mind, Janet. I think you might actually be really cool.
She's played a lot of games in the arcade, and she's like, backstab, and then she looks at Chuck and gives a wink.
God.
I just shrug. Thanks.
All right.
I don't know, I think the wild might be feeling something, though.
All right. Tiffany May did
Wish
not
she
hit.
wouldn't.
She rolled a 7.
Nah. Too beefy.
She is going to action surge. But 11 also misses.
Too beefy.
She's too busy like wiping blood away.
Also
And
smearing
while-
her makeup while she does so.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bob
yeah.
has his hand on her forehead. You know?
It's a mess, but it's very appropriate for the genre. Mr. Withers.
All right. Remind me what this lady's name is. The one who's helping out,
Janet Jackson.
Janet. Yeah. So, Mr. Withers, well struck, Janet, and come on over here, join the fray. I'm going to cast Invisible Servant,
Unseen Servant.
Unseen Servant. Yes, sorry,
You're fine.
and command it to go and turn the lights on.
Okay.
It's not very fast. It only has like a 20 move, and let me see here. There we go.
Where can you? How far does it have to be next to you when you summon it? Oh, that's so
Oh.
hard to see.
Crap. No, it's only got. I can cast it up to 60 feet away, but it can only move. It can only be 60 feet from me. So that's not far enough to reach the walls.
So you're not gonna do it?
Yeah, no. I figure I know the room well enough to be like, damn. Okay, I'm gonna. Damn.
I'll let you take back your move.
No, the move. Okay, let me see here. So I feel like turning on the lights would actually be kind of useful, given the shadowy nature of our opponents.
If you're in my Discord, if you look on the current one-shot channel, Bruce has shared the funniest image of
Really
what
making
is
me
happening.
chuckle.
So I actually can't see where the walls are currently.
No.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna keep with the stabbing, I guess. Shout to Isaac, like, the case! Use the case to contain the demon! And then I'm going to stab the shadow a couple of times. I believe those both hit
They do.
Hell yeah.
for 13 total damage.
Y'all are doing a good job of keeping these things contained. Because that one
Great.
goes down.
Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 2 more movement after it goes down. I'm going to come down here just a little bit.
I will say 13 was very clutch. That was the exact amount of hit points it had left.
Nice.
So you and Janet do a quick 1-2.
Good job, guys.
As you stab it, Janet yells out again, "Backstab!"
I give her an approving nod. And that's my turn.
Okay. Isaac, you felt just now the demon possessed you for a second, just long enough to get in your head and fuck with you and force your body to walk itself and run over here. Nero standing over by the bleachers.
Yep. This moment of possession, like, definitely solidifies for Isaac that this is a Dybbuk that we're dealing with. Because he was still kind of on the fence for a little bit, because there's so many different kinds of demons. But now he knows, because he felt it in his body, and he hears Mr. Withers say the case, and he's like, of course, the case. And so
I love him so much.
Of course, the case!
really,
Yeah.
really like him.
And so he takes out the VHS case, and y'all are in for a treat, because I literally just figured out how to say a blessing that I think is fucking dope. Like, I kind of wrote it myself a little bit. So
Ooh.
very
Oh my
special.
god, I can't wait.
Yeah, well, especially because I think we all know, I think it's very obvious, it's been for a while, that Asrealism is a very
It is.
is a very shoddy metaphor for Judaism, and I don't feel like coming up with my own language because I'm not J.R.R. Tolkien. So
I mean, that's why I told you could rename it on stream and you just called it a Dybbuk, so.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, it's because I'm lazy, so that's
Also, the name is so good already.
well, yeah, it is
Very
literally
good.
so good.
So
and
you-
I just
so you-
love biblical Hebrew. So here's the.
So you pry open the VHS case,
Yep.
you hold it up
Yep.
in the air, and you say,
And I say, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu abad dibikim.
"Oh, that you even mentioned the Dybbuk.
Yeah,
That's
I
the one
told
word
you.
I recognized."
I wrote it. I mean, not literally. I didn't come up with Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu,
Well, you like added the words that you.
Crystal actually
yes.
invented the Hebrew language.
I actually.
Little known
No.
fact.
Little known fact. Fun fact about Crystal.
Yeah, I
In case you were
actually.
wondering.
Some time travel may have been involved, but
Okay, so I'm gonna say, and this is not in the rules of D&D, but because you spent so much time investing in writing that, I would roll religion with triple advantage.
Ah.
So roll 3d20 for religion.
It will be hilarious if you roll all ones.
Oh God.
I just have to put that out there.
It's gonna hurt. Nice.
Let's go.
All right,
Let's
24.
to go.
Primo.
Hey, sexy lady. Oh.
Inches from a nat 20.
You have. Oh yeah, it was a 19 on the die.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, as you're doing that, you realize that with rolling a 19 on the die, I'll tell you, in order to contain this demon, you need 3 successes, and you've just cleared 2.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
See ya.
So as you hold it up and recite your holy language, you see just like dark energy, and like it seems like space-time is like distorting, and it's coming from the body on the stage, or on the suspended from the jumbotron, peeling out and entering back into you'd say it's almost like a movie. I can't think of which one. Maybe the one you're holding the VHS case of. You're using the VHS case of Ghostbusters to be a Ghostbuster.
I love
I'm gonna say that's your action. You still have your movement and bonus action. You have your I know you don't D&D rules a lot. You have your spiritual weapon, which you can use that as a bonus action.
Yes.
And it's 20 feet up in the air right now, so you have to add like I just counted as difficult terrain if you wanted to get back down to ground level.
Yeah, let's do that. So wait, I'm moving. What's 20 feet in the air right now? My
Yeah,
candelabra?
your candelabra.
Okay, and so, and okay, and so I'm taking it down, and what?
Well, you could join the fray with Tiffany.
Yeah.
Or you could keep whacking the dead pinata of Kim.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you could.
SpongeBob, no.
Just really add insult to injury. It's for everyone
Or
involved.
you could just keep it around
For
waiting
Kim,
for the next shadow.
for Montgomery, for Wild.
Yeah, I could use it towards Tiffany, and it does have a range of 60 feet, so I don't even need to move it, do I?
Well,
That's how far it can move.
Oh.
Its range is melee.
so it's like a
Oh.
creature.
Okay.
So you can absolutely get it right up in that square next to Tiffany.
Yeah.
I know you can't control it. I can move it.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
Yes, please do that for me, please. Thank you. Yep. And
So you see a 7-pronged candlestick while floating up next to you.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah, you do not hit, but you did a lot of good shit already this turn, so that's fine.
I did.
And Isaac himself can move if you'd like, or you could stay there.
He's just gonna stay there. He doesn't need to move right now. The demon's coming to him, you know.
Cathy Flipside is going to head this way and provide cover for these students. Man, Adam, you really fucked me with the salt thing. Like, there was gonna be way more creatures in here, but it's good.
That's what prep work is for.
Yeah, no, I'm happy you did it. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm honestly, all of these students in the top are safe. Oh, I've accidentally removed 2 statue or
Suits of
suits of
armor.
armor. It's fine. All
It
is
turns
well.
out that
With
there
them.
were kids hiding in the suits of armor.
Yeah.
They were totally going to prank someone later, but then all this started, so they just decided to book it.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right, Wild.
Hold on. I'm talking about you.
You're taking a bite of a bagel with a block of cream cheese on it.
Mm-hmm.
A brick.
It's a
brick
baked.
of cream
It's a
cheese.
baked ziti.
Oh, we have a highlighted message from background guy BG. One shot. So it depends. This is a 2-shot, so we're playing it for over 2 sessions. But a lot of times when I played 1-shots, like in groups of friends, like in person, we play for like 8 hours, which is roughly, we're doing a little less than that for this.
Oh yeah.
But not by too much. We're at 5 hours right now. We'll be done before that. But
Wait, how are we 5 hours in?
we started at 5, and we're
And
going
5 plus
yesterday.
5 is
last
you're
week.
Including
Yeah.
last
Okay.
time.
I was
So-
like, we have not been playing for 5 hours.
I still consider
today.
this a 1-shot. It's
I
just
get-
we're adult humans that can't play D&D for 8 hours like we could when we were in high school. So
I get
Yeah,
what you
I
mean.
miss those days.
yeah. For real.
Okay, so Wild is going to. I would love to do either insight or whatever you think is applicable. Like, basically, I just want to know: do I feel like this is something that Tiffany would have done with or without the presence of a demon, or is this something that like she saw an opportunity that the demon showed up and was like, "This is the thing I'm gonna do," or was she compelled to do this fucked up thing?
Okay, you want to feel justified in killing
No,
her.
the
Murder.
opposite actually. I don't want to kill this girl. But should I roll or?
Give me an insight check first, and then I'll tell you what's next.
That is gonna be an 18.
Give me a medicine.
Shockingly good insight checks from Wild, who has a +0 medicine. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna go bad. Let's see. That one's a 9.
With the high insight and that whatever medicine check, her eyes, she seems like crazed, like something.
She's legit insane.
I'd say with an
Well, compelled
18,
insane.
she seems like, I'd also say over time. Give me also just a flat charisma check, because
Okay.
you're a high school student and you're in classes with her.
Yeah, and she was like Kim's friend. Like I assumed we've spent time together.
Yeah. So give me a charisma
yeah.
check just to see,
Charisma
like,
check. That is going to be a 17.
with another 17. So, over the last, I would say, maybe month or so, Tiffany has been acting super strange. Has been, like, very, like, she's been, like, forgetting stuff, and she hasn't been, like, paying as much attention in class. There was even, like, a moment where she said she had a headache and then got dizzy and had to sit down. And she just hasn't been acting like herself for, like, a month or so.
Okay, great.
Undiagnosed stroke.
Yeah, that's definitely what's happening. So with all of that in mind, I think like Wild kind of is realizing, like as they were kind of yelling at each other and like exchanging blows, he comes to this realization. I would like to attempt to grapple her.
Sure.
I ideally would love to disarm her in some way. I don't know if I have any way, like abilities by which
Those
to
are
do
both
that.
things that happen in D&D. There are rules for it.
There is a
Fabulous.
disarm thing.
Okay, I didn't see it on my actions thing, but I do know. Okay, well, first let me do the grapple check before anything else. Is that contested? Is that just contested strength, or can I use athletics?
It is.
It's contested strength/dexterity, but you have to use strength if you're the one
Well,
starting.
it's specifically athletics versus acrobatics. It does include the skill.
Okay,
Oh.
then I'd love to use my athletics modifier, if at all possible. All right, I'm gonna attempt to grapple her.
If she's using the axe two-handed, she gets advantage to resist the disarm. And they're two separate things: the grapple and the disarm.
Yes.
So you're trying to grapple her, or you're trying to disarm her first?
I'm trying to grapple her first, and then I want to disarm her. Actually, maybe I should disarm her and then grapple her. Yeah, let me do it that way. I'm gonna attempt to disarm her first, and then I'm gonna attempt to grapple her.
Okay.
Would disarming her be easier if she was grappled already?
Technically, by the rules, no.
No,
Okay,
it's just that she'll be able to hit you with the axe if it's still in her hand when you grapple.
Fabulous. Then I'm gonna disarm her first.
Yeah.
What do I roll to do that?
That's still the same thing. It's athletics
Fabulous.
versus. I rolled a little luck check off screen. She is currently holding it with 2 hands because she's crazed. So you roll with
Okay.
disadvantage.
That is going to be a 20. What is that? 22.
Holy
athletics.
shit! Are you fucking kidding me?
Rolled an 18, and I have a +4 to athletics. It's not gonna cut it, Tiffany.
She almost keeps it.
Yeah.
All that blood that she's been wiping off of her face is now on the handle of the axe.
Yeah. It's,
Making it a
exactly.
little bit slippery.
Yeah, so Wild snatches the axe out of her hand and is like, I don't know what's going on with you, Tiffany, but I've had fucking enough of this. Like, I don't have the energy to deal with your shit right now. There's literal demons around. Somebody... Chuck got hurt. I'm not okay right now. And so he grabs the axe out of her hands, and now I'm going to attack. Wait, can I do both?
Because you're a monk, I think so.
I think
actually.
so.
Yeah, because they both count as attacks, and you got 2
Yeah.
attacks.
I figured.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Also, Draco Hippo, thank you for the follow.
Oh, thank you. Hell yeah. Oh my god, Queen Coral sends her love. Well, now this next roll is gonna go really well. It's been blessed by Coral.
Wait, is she sending
That
people
was
to my
it.
stream to follow me? What'd you roll?
I got a 19. It did go well.
Wow.
So that's gonna be a 23 total.
Hold on. Thank you for the follow, Fiesta Taco 1983. You are 1 year too late for this stream because it's set in 1982.
God, that's so funny.
So you rolled what to grapple?
23.
Holy, there's no way, unless I nat.
I got a 19, and then I have a +4.
No, it's no way unless I nat.
Oh,
And I
was
don't.
like,
If I
I'm
had
not lying.
advantage, I don't. So yeah, she's rolling like shit.
Eh.
So you
She
tackle her
almost
to the
got
ground.
Yeah, I tackle her to the ground. I want to figure out how to restrain her in a way where I can then go get, like, in the fray with everyone else.
Do you have a
Can I
length
just-
of rope?
I might actually. I was going to ask if I could just kind of tuck her under my arm and just use her as an
You could
improvised
probably use your
weapon.
belt.
I do, in fact, have a length of rope. I don't know why he has a length of rope, but he does.
He has a
have one.
machete on his back.
Yeah,
He was
this
ready.
guy also has a machete, so of course the machete guy owns some rope. Yeah, I'm just gonna like do my best to tie her up with this rope and be like, I need you to just stay here and fucking chill. Like, we will come back to this later, but I have more important shit going on right now.
Okay, roll a use rope check. Oh wait, that's 3rd edition.
Yeah. And 2nd edition, I seem to recall.
I'm sure. I started in 3rd.
This rope had
Use
magical
give me
properties.
a sleight of hand, but
Sleight of
but
hand.
yeah.
Okay, I love a sleight of hand. I have good to that. That's not great though. A 14.
I'll tell you what it does later.
Okay, great, good. Can't wait.
Artemis Scal is readying an action and shielding the students. And she looks over her shoulder and says, "The quickest way between 2 points is a straight line. Make sure you know that. Geometry saves lives." Okay. This is probably the last round. We'll see though, unless somebody beefs it.
Nobody beef it. Isaac, don't fucking beef it. Swear to God, Isaac.
Alright, let me roll this to see where they're headed. 3, 1, 2, 3. 1. And that's another 1. So the shadows sensing. Also, you're lucky that you halved it because that would have been 6.
Yeah, that would be rough.
Woof.
I would just explain it mechanically because I love making these giant set piece combats. So Kim is able to summon more shadows on her turn, and the amount she gets is the die size increases each round.
Oof. Damn.
Yeah.
Up to a particular limit, or like a D20 if
I
somehow
don't
survived that long.
Yeah, I don't think the combat would go on though. I mean, part of combat design, if your DM'd is like the 3 successes, probably going to be 3 to 5 rounds.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Patty.
Hi.
Can I ask you for a minor favor?
What do you need?
Can I have used some of my movement in my turn? I did not use any movement.
I
If you're
think-
grappling her, you move at half speed.
You know,
if you're carrying her with you.
I tied her up
Oh well, there's that.
Okay, so you want to have grappled her, tied her up, and then
and then just use some movement. That's it.
yeah, you can do that. Because you're on the ground, you're gonna have to get up, so you're losing half your movement already by doing that.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to do a little moving.
Don't forget, Kim Mine is not at ground level.
Okay.
So don't worry about that.
Fabulous. I'll just pop right over here. I just don't want to die. That's the thing. Okay, I'll
I
pop
just don't want to die.
over. Just really not die. I'm hot and I'm in the prime of my life. Just kidding. He doesn't peak in high school. Because that's sad to do.
I feel like he's gonna have to show up in QBT2 now at some
Oh,
point.
yeah, definitely.
You have to find an old version of this guy.
I mean, it's the version I didn't doctor.
That's true. Fair. Okay.
There should be a Mjolnir High School reunion in QVT too.
God,
Oh my
yes.
god.
We can do
Okay,
that
anyway.
as a sides. Yeah. The other thing that happens on Kim Myatt's turn, which is basically a lair action for the Dybbuk, is the Jumbotron goes out.
So now we've got only like starlight coming through the side windows.
You have whatever you can see on your screen is what you can see.
What
Okay.
about the light off of
I do have dark
Isaac's
vision.
candelabra?
That's magical, and it's not really light.
Yeah, it doesn't really illuminate
Oh
anything.
wow, okay. I see how it is.
He is the light,
I mean,
but it's not light.
I mean, Crystal, should I say it? Because I feel like I don't want to put you in that position. No, I'm kidding.
I'm a homophobic Jew hater. It's
Yep.
true. Just because I'm DMing. That's why I've spent 3 weeks planning a thing about Jewish folklore with all fucking gay ass.
And
pussy.
over 30 years being gay.
It is on my personal resume.
30 years of experience in gay.
Okay. Isaac, what's your AC?
20.
Holy shit.
Yes.
It's a 7. It's a 21.
No.
Boy, oh boy. Not this.
Have you been hurt? You got hurt earlier, didn't you?
I did, yeah, I'm getting a little nervous.
Woof.
Getting a little
I
nervous.
took 10 damage earlier, and now you take 9.
Boy, oh boy. Okay, well,
And also, your strength score is decreased by 4.
Woof.
I'm gonna pop in the chat what this means mechanically. So if your strength goes, you don't have to indicate that in your character sheet, just keep it in your mind. It's gone down by 4, and if it goes down to 0, you're not just making death saving throws, you're dead.
Please tell me you didn't give Isaac 4th strength. Please, God.
I don't think that's possible with our QBT stat block. And then Mr. Montgomery Withers, you're going to also take a hit. Possibly.
Thanks, appreciate it.
15 is the number they're looking for.
That's 23.
Dang. Well, better than me than some
Could have
other
been
players.
worse. It also could have been worse, just of these two rolls.
Well, yes. If-
Yeah.
I'm glad they didn't crit me.
It could have been exactly worse.
Yeesh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm still up.
Oh, I thought you had less than... Oh, no, it's Chuck that has less than 10 HP.
I have 8.
Chuck is a
Holy
baby
fucking
child.
shit.
I am a sorcerer. I have no HP.
You have a sorcerer with all, like, escape-related spells.
I have no offensive spells.
Really
So
incredible.
I have only 10 hit points of my own, but due to the power I siphon from the Great Old One, I'm able to give myself 8 temporary hit points. So
Nice.
I had a little buffer there.
I do have bad news. Your strength also goes down by 4.
Okay. It's not terrible. I got some room to move there. And thankfully I don't rely on strength for anything.
Yeah.
Chuck, it's your turn.
Get out of here,
Alright.
dude. Go home.
Janet is ready to hand you the knife back if you'd like it.
They had a spare.
Yeah, I will let her keep it. I'm going to actually move up towards Isaac.
Please.
Are you laughing about what Ulysses said in the chat?
No, I'm just so worried about Chuck.
I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good.
Holy shit, this is a big move. Who do you cast it on?
On Isaac.
Yeah, that's the good move to make.
So you're making a self-sacrifice if they choose to attack you.
Exactly. My AC is pretty high right now, but at the same time, I have another ability as well that can help negate some things. But yeah, I feel like that's my primary.
So your power of protection from evil and good on Isaac will mean it means that they'll have disadvantage on attacks, so it's very unlikely that they'll hit. And also, I will house rule that this also means that if the Dissonant Whispers spell comes back, he will not be moved further away.
Hell yeah.
Because I would
Well,
say
if he
that's
fails
like a
another
charm.
saving throw against Dissonant Whispers, he's going down anyway.
You have what? 1 hit point?
Me, I'm down to 2 hit points.
2 hit points.
You have healing? You should heal yourself.
That's what I'm going to be doing.
Beautiful. Thank you. I'm so glad.
And you can
So
still use...
if you use the box, you're only 1 success away from just winning the
True.
whole thing.
Yeah, but don't I have? Well, I have an action. Oh, well, it's because it's bonus action. Okay.
You should have a bonus action.
Do you have
Yeah.
Do you have healing word?
No, I have. Oh no, you know what it is that I have? I have a channel divinity.
I think that's
Oh,
still
but that's an action. God
Yeah.
damn it. Oh.
Yeah.
Janet misses this time with the axe. Or with the... not the axe. Tiffany?
The dagger. Oh, also, sorry, just point of order. Not that it's necessarily important. I'm using my 2 sorcery points to regain a 1st level spell.
Okay, cool.
So I have 2 left now.
I hate to do this, but Tiffany did break out of the rope. It was not enough.
Come on, Tiffany. What did I just say? Seriously, I've been having the worst fucking week.
16 hit?
Me?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it does.
Now, she did have to break the ropes, stand up from prone, and retrieve the axe from the ground.
Yeah, you know what's cool about having a cunning action?
Ah.
Being able to take a dash as a bonus action.
Wait, actually, point
Yeah.
of order, I did not say it, but I am not bullshitting you. I had the thought in my brain as he took the... my intention was not
Actually,
to put the axe
yeah.
on the ground. Wild would have kept the axe with him.
He did say that he grabbed it.
Yeah, he grabbed the axe.
Oh yeah, you didn't mention getting rid of it. That's true.
I had every intention of not get because I was worried she could get free and attack me again.
Okay, so does a so then that I'll just count that as a 14
unarmed or...
14 athletics check to grab the axe back. So give me an acrobatics or athletics check. She's re-disarming.
Okay, fabulous. That is what I do. Oh, I'm gonna use acrobatics. That is not great, but it's better than her. I got a 15.
You snatch your hand out of the way right at the correct time.
No.
And
I swear to fuck, Tiffany.
I swear to fuck.
It's one to John, Tiffany.
Mr. Withers.
Yeah. Feeling a little poorly here, but it is what it is. Really don't have any fancy things I can do. Oh, I do have my... It wasn't as bad as it looked. So I'm gonna try to heal myself some of that damage.
Oh, right. The Monster of the Week ability.
Yeah, so that's Wisdom Saving Throw, which is a +3.
What do you need to clear? I forgot what I wrote. Oh, I assume that. I'm pretty sure that does it.
Yes. 12 plus, I heal 1d8 hit points and heal any exhaustion. Does that include strength damage?
I'd let you heal 1d4 strength back.
Okay. Well, I get all my strength back.
You got all of it back.
And actually, is that considered like a bonus action to use that, or?
Yeah, I would say that's a reaction. You can take reactions on your own turn.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm going to use my action to call upon the powers of the Great Old One to redo my false life. So I get 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points. So 7 tenths.
Oh,
And then with my bonus action, I take a left-handed stab at the shadow there.
That's it.
Hobo crit.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. You've taken it. You see a bunch of the meat chunks fly out the bottom of it as it is what you would consider bloodied.
Nice.
I know it's already 8:30. Does anybody have a hard out?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Sooner is better than later, but not a hard out.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah, okay. We won't go super long. I have to pee really bad, so I want to take a real true 2-minute break.
That is
Hell
fine
yeah.
by me. Yeah.
Okay.
I can
Because I'd like to have
refresh.
some stuff afterward.
But we don't want you to get a kidney infection on account of
Yeah,
it.
don't do that.
I do want you to do. No.
That's fair. I deserve it.
No.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm just really negative when I'm peeing, when I have to pee.
You're
all right.
not you when you have to pee.
It's true, I need a Snickers. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm muting us, so feel free to chat. Back
Okay.
in
Just gonna refresh my ice so I can have
Hello all, we're back after our short break. I spent most of that 2 minutes peeing and washing my fucking hands, so don't ask me.
I'm glad somebody's not a barbarian.
But actually now...
Look. I cook food for a living. I have a reputation to uphold. I also took the break specifically at this time because this turn is a big turn. Isaac, you're up.
Yeah. Wait, so I have a question though. The last time when I held up the VHS case and said my spell, did that count as an action?
I'm pretty sure it did.
Okay.
But you still have bonus action movement.
Yeah, no, I know. I just wanted to double check because it wasn't like heal myself. But I can't, so I won't.
I'm shocked you don't have Healing Word. I feel like Healing Word comes pre-stocked for life.
No,
No.
because
It's Cure
D&D
Wounds.
Beyond does that automatically. It's Cure Wounds, Bless, something else.
You're right, it is Cure Wounds.
Yeah. So
I'm a fool.
But hold on, I had
dare you.
something. I did have a bonus action ready to go.
Oh, we'll see how this. I mean, I think you should hold the VHS case first and then reassess
Yes.
the situation after.
Yeah. Yes, true. Okay, yeah, so, Isaac holds up he's still holding up the VHS case, and he decides to put a little stank on that last blessing by adding another blessing, and this one makes me laugh, because if you know, you know, basically. So he's holding it up, and it goes, Shema Yasriel Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
I love that.
But if you
I
know,
love
you know,
that.
you mean the fact that you've put your D&D character from last campaign in the name and switched for the name of whatever god or
Yes.
yeah.
Absolutely fucking incredible.
Thank you. I feel like my rabbi would be so into this.
You can share it with him. It's gonna be on my YouTube, everybody.
I will.
You can watch
I
it
will.
after. And it is on VODs, but it'll be on YouTube forever after. So,
Alright.
so give me that roll.
Oh, what do I roll again?
You're rolling a religion check.
Ah, that's right.
Coral, please bless this roll. Coral, come on.
Leave it, boy.
Coral, you fucking failed us.
Oh, but so I gave you triple advantage last time. I mean,
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah,
give you advantage.
Okay.
Worse.
Coral.
Boo.
So you do in fact beef it.
I can't believe I beat
Doesn't
it.
make it worse, right? I didn't roll a nat 1 or anything.
No,
Just didn't succeed.
it's not like a death saving throw.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay. But I
With
do have
with that really high roll before, you know you just need to do it.
Yeah.
So you
Better.
need 3 successes.
Yeah, you just need to do it better.
Well, I might not survive to the next round. I only have 2 hit points left.
But you do have high AC, and you currently have protection from evil.
I'm on my way.
Yes. But I also have a bonus action, and I just can't.
You can
remember
use it to also
what
move
it
the
is.
candelabra if you'd like.
Oh yeah.
I could, but I have a bonus action of Shield of Faith, which would put another bonus 2 + 2 AC onto my already high AC.
Definitely.
I think that will probably keep you
That's
alive.
good.
I think I would rather do that, and when I do it, I'm going to say Nisha Barak, and that's going to protect me.
That's a good spell for the. Everybody has picked very good. Everybody who has spells has picked like the perfect spells for this campaign.
Do you like my spells, Patty?
I like all the other flavor about your character.
Patty, do you love my spells?
I love
With
you.
your-
Your
Beautiful
spell
spells.
of punch.
My punching spell.
Yeah, you're really good at that, actually.
Like
Hold
my
on.
friend's cleric whose spell is gun. He's a gun wielder.
I love that. All right. So Isaac, I'm assuming you don't want to move because that's probably a bad
No.
idea.
Because
No, it would be very bad.
I'm good. I'm literally just praying.
Okay, we finally get full movement. And that's going to clear out the band and Cathy Flipside with them.
Hell yeah.
Cathy Flipside is removed from the turn order. Wild, it's your turn.
Cool, great. Well, I was gonna do a thing, and then Tiffany May won't just give me a fucking goddamn break. So I'd like to do dual damage, like with like the butt of the axe or something.
Sure.
You are also a monk. I mean, you can't just punch her.
Yeah. I just don't. I don't want to. I don't want to do a murder on her. So I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'll use my unarmed strike, but for flavor, I do want to say I'm subduing her with like the butt of her own axe.
I like that.
I think that's fun and flirty. Okay.
It's fun, it's flirty, it's sexy, I love it.
Patty.
Did you roll your third nat 20?
I rolled yet another nat 20. I'm not shitting you.
Wow.
Let's go!
I need that energy, you know?
And actually, hold on 1 second. Okay. So this is all gonna be subdual damage.
Yeah.
correct? Okay. I would love to use my Savage Attacks ability
Oh yeah, you're a half
on this. Oh yeah. So we're gonna do a lot of damage here.
Hell yeah.
Actually, not that much. We're working with D4s.
Every D4 counts, don't discount
Every
them.
D4 counts.
Do
you're
not
right.
count the little guy out.
How are we doing crit damage, Patty?
I
doubles
just
the number of dice rolled usually.
yeah. I've done it both ways based on
Yeah,
different
we
items
house
I'm
roll
doing.
it sometimes.
Oh, okay.
That's why I
But yeah,
asked.
I would say double dice.
Okay,
Otherwise,
hell
I
yeah.
probably would have already killed you.
I love a double dice.
Yeah, the enemies have critted several times.
Yeah,
Okay, that is...
and you really don't want a critical max damage strength drain,
Strength drainer.
No, that sounds
we don't.
very bad.
especially for you.
Am I dumb? Do I never remember this about critical rolls. I've been playing this game
You
for
double the
years and I
plus
always
as well.
forget. I do. Fabulous.
Yeah.
Okay,
I do.
Huh. Okay.
I'm down with that. So then that is going to be
I read
14.
the book a long time ago. Okay.
14 damage.
I make rules up as I go, it's fine.
Yeah. I play using Who's Line rolls.
Oh,
I have a
posture check.
photographic memory of useless fiction trivia. So
We all got a posture check, everybody.
Oh,
So.
hell yeah. I got 14 damage.
She looks like she's about to pass out, but not yet.
Cool, I'm gonna hit her again. 19.
That'll hit.
Fucking ridiculous. Well, +5, so even it definitely
Great.
will hit. I totally missed my dice box, but it is it's 6 more damage.
6 more.
Yes, 3
Uh,
plus 3.
You knock her unconscious to the ground.
Cool. Go the fuck to bed. There's an SNL sketch I really want to reference, but I feel like Wilde specifically quoting this in this moment would not read well. But go to bed, bitch.
I've turned her mini upside down to reflect that she is indeed asleep.
Hell yeah.
She'd be sleeping.
Cool. And then I can still take movement, so I'm gonna move my merry ass along.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I'm debating. Mr. Withers, how are you feeling up against this shadow?
doing fine. Taking out a few of them so far.
Okay, hell yeah. Then I would love to go be with my bestie.
So you're gonna
It
take
is
an
going to take an
opportunity.
attack opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true. Okay. Well, then I'll just smack this shadow. I'm just so worried about Chuck, you guys.
I mean, that's
Alright,
honestly.
don't worry about it.
I have a real emotional attachment to this rat.
He's a sweet
Okay.
boy.
They're so good. Okay, we're gonna attack this fucking shadow though with Tiffany's dagger because I still have 1 attack left. I believe.
If you use the
I'd have to use flurry of
point.
blows.
Yeah.
I'm
You don't have pointies for that?
I have one more point, and I don't know if I want to burn it now or later.
Now's the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say let's just do it now. So I'm gonna do my flurry of blows, which actually lets me spend 2 more attacks. So, this is gonna be a 19.
That'll hit.
Fabulous. Let's do some dangage.
Well, you gotta pass this background on to Mo next time he's playing his character in PBT too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a middle school. That is going to be a 9 damage.
That'll do.
Cool, beautiful. I love it. Now I'm gonna mosey on over here to be with my bestie. Monks are ridiculous, dude.
Especially early
Hey, buddy.
game.
Yeah. Hi, Chuck. I'm so fucking worried about you, dude. I'm freaking
It's
the fuck
okay,
out
I'm
over
alright.
here, like, legitimately.
Hey, Wiley, I got his back. Backstab!
You know what? Thank you, Janet. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Miss Jixon. He wants her to know that he's nasty. Anyway. I am going to take my final attack on this beautiful shadow that I'm right in front of, right here.
You have another attack?
Flurry of blows.
Flurry
gets
blows,
me
you get 2
more.
extras.
You nasty. You nasty stank ass. Huh?
I am nasty. Miss Jackson? Sorry, Miss Jixon? That's not a good roll, though. That's gonna be... Does an 8 hit?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
What?
Not this time.
Oh, okay. Well, Wild was distracted.
Had to prove how nasty he was.
He had to prove how nasty he is.
Artemis Scowl is packing one more magic missile.
Hell yeah.
Thank
Oh.
you, Artemis Scowl.
That's already max damage from the first 2 dice.
Nice.
Holy, so a 4, 4, and a 3.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
So what's that?
Artemis.
8, 11 plus 2. This yeah. Math is hard.
It's 14 damage.
It shouldn't be for Artemis Scowl.
Yeah.
Get in character, Patty.
There is a certain irony.
She says some stuff you don't understand. It's almost like a holy language, but it's just like complex math things. And takes out the
equations.
shadow that's gonna take out Isaac. It's Kim's turn.
Oh my god.
I'm rolling a
Artemis Scowl.
d12.
Okay.
God.
Wish he wouldn't. Patty! Patty, come on. Patty!
The
it was
dice
my
are-
birthday, like 3
It's
weeks
your
ago.
birthday month.
It was my birthday 3 weeks. It's not even the same month anymore.
It is my cat's birthday today, though, so
God.
it's the boy's birthday.
Wait, Mr. Withers, do you have like tinkerer's tools, or like how does your background work with like what you did?
I have Tinkerer's tools. I also have an extensive working knowledge of machinery and infrastructure. Do you mean with my working on the defenses?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a combination of my good religion lore check, along with my Tinkerer's tools and basic arcane background of just kind of folklore and random bits of protective magics that I've picked up over the years.
So I'm just gonna say this. We're hitting kind of a turning point right now with what I just rolled, which is max.
Mm.
On
On a
Ate that.
is
D8,
on a d12.
No, D12.
D12.
But
so
it is
6.
halved.
Yeah.
For QVT canon, does anybody not want to die?
I mean, I'd love to not. I think most of us would prefer not to die.
I'm mostly asking Crystal because I think that's where they would all go.
Well, I mean, I would like to not die.
All right.
Well, what's their movement? speed. Like they're coming in from up above.
The way I made this lair action work was that they come down and are in a position on the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my, what is it? The protection from evil and good.
True.
Correct.
I mean, you could survive potentially.
You have higher AC, higher AC, protection
AC
from evil and good.
22, and they've got disadvantage. I mean, if anybody can tank it, it's you.
And because all your friends showed up, only 5 of them can get in.
There you go.
Oofa doofa.
Alright. We're gonna roll at disadvantage. It's now the Shadow's turn. So your AC is 23?
Me too.
I'm doing this because it's easier for disadvantage. I want to be super clear, I'm not lying about this. Because I think the stakes being real and it being a horror movie where we could all die is totally fair. So 16. Oh no, with disadvantage that was a 10. That's 1. 2 out of 5. It's a nat 1. 3. That's a 13.
Let's go.
4. That's a 14. One more.
Hell yes.
More.
It's a 13.
Yes.
So
Oh my god.
Oh, coming in clutch.
Chuck,
Yep.
Jeebus.
Chuck using his powers to protect you, you summoning the spirit of Azrael to protect you as well, and your friends and new friends, Janet Jackson and Chuck and Wild, as well as Mr. Withers, who's holding it back from the back line, are keeping them distracted. Chuck, you're gonna take 2 hit. You're gonna take 2 now.
Would you maybe not do that?
Actually, first roll it before I do something.
All right. This is the first one. It's a nat 1 plus 4.
Hell yeah, miss. My AC is 17.
I'm not
currently.
kidding. That was 2 nat 1s.
Oh, thank
Chuck
God,
is-
saved a reaction.
Chuck is blessed. Chuck cannot die.
Chuck's power is of protection.
I've changed my mind on this entirely. I now think Chuck can't die.
Listen, when you have a character and you build them strictly for running away,
Yeah.
sometimes things work out.
Chuck, it's your turn.
Awesome. I'm going to...
I will also mention, since this is a big deal, it is okay for somebody to give the help action to Isaac.
I'm going to give the help action then.
That makes way more sense than me doing
Yes,
it.
because I don't have anything I can do at this point, because I'm concentrating on protecting from evil and good, and then I need to keep my reaction free.
So you use your sorceress powers to lift up the case into the air, so Isaac no longer has to hold it. He can gesticulate with both hands, granting you triple advantage again.
More gesticulation.
Yes,
I
I
know.
love gesticulating.
What are you saying about Crystal and talking with their hands, Pat? No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
All rabbis.
It's just funny.
It's all. It's okay. Listen, I've been Italian the whole time. So.
Oh my god.
Oh, then we can't be
Comes
friends
out.
anymore.
The truth comes out.
The
They've been
truth comes
Italian the whole time.
But that's why culturally I've melded so quickly into the Jewish community in Utah. 'Cause it's like I'm already like. It's all in the
There's that
hands.
kinship there.
Yes. I mean, come on. Hey.
Chuck, are you doing anything else?
No, that is going to be it for me.
Let's get closer on this map. Oh, I realized I wasn't showing on stream how many shadows there are. There's even one here. basically
Oh,
inside
under
the suit of
armor.
armor.
Yeah,
Just,
I was
like,
wondering
peeking
what was
out.
up with that.
It's basically inside the suit of armor like a Scooby-Doo villain.
Oh, cute.
So is that your turn, Chuck, or?
I don't know. Real quick, I don't know what Janet can do. I'm gonna give her my second dagger.
Oh.
So
So
she can use
two of
both
them fighting. Does
if
she
she's
roll the
able.
second one with disadvantage, or?
No, it's a bonus action to attack with a second weapon, and
You do not add the
you don't add
whatever
your,
modifier.
your dex bonus to it.
To the
That's right.
second
yeah.
one.
To the second
Yeah.
one, yeah.
So the
Well,
first one gets the bonus, second one doesn't.
I had already rolled her first one because I'm trying to move stuff along, and the first one was a hit. The second one,
Oh yeah.
because you gave it to her, is a crit.
Nice.
Let's
Oh,
go.
bless it. Come on,
Hell yeah.
Janet.
Up them up.
She does. Oh wait, it's a crit. What am I doing? Another die. That's 9 damage from a commoner NPC.
I love her.
If
Janet
she
is
ends up surviving, I feel like Mr. Withers is gonna take Janet under his wings, like train up to be something.
Oh, they're gonna
Janet
start
is the
Mystery
star
Inc.
of the
together.
movie.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
You've already seen the worst there is in the universe, kiddo. Let's go become adventuring heroes.
Mr. Withers, it's your turn. If you'd like to make that offer now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna head on over here and help her out. You got some good moves there, and gonna
Thanks,
green
Mister.
green flame blade with my first dagger, and then offhand dagger, just a normal strike.
You're both dual wielding daggers together now.
Yep,
That's
there's
sick as
just
hell.
whirling dinsu of action over here. So green flame blade hits.
Hell yeah.
Offhand misses. That's okay. Main hand does 6 damage to that one, and then 3 fire damage jumps to the other one from the green fire.
Okay, so you do knock out that one, and then this one
Excellent.
takes 3 damage.
And I'm gonna follow after to keep the pressure on. And I am weirdly one of the more durable people in the field, so I feel like I can potentially take a hit.
Fuck yeah.
This is a fun group. I'm having a lot of fun right now, you guys.
It's really good.
I like this a lot.
I'm enjoying it.
Isaac.
Okay, Isaac is really desperate to fucking end this. He's gonna put his whole pussy into this next thing by casting, however you say that. to make his
Thaumaturgy.
voice- Thaumaturgy, thank you. To make his voice 3 times as loud. Is that what it said? 3 times as loud, which his voice was already very loud.
His whole Izusi.
He's always a C.
I didn't say that. Lalo did.
Yeah,
for
that
the
was,
record.
that was me.
That's so good.
Of course
So
it was.
yes, and so the VHS case is floating above him, which gives him the opportunity to put his hands all the way up in the air, and he says in a big, booming, loud voice, "Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh, Adonai Zviaot, Miloho Haaretz Kavodo."
Give me 3 religion checks and take the highest.
Okay, please.
And if we ever have a sequel, everybody gets inspiration right now.
Hell yeah. Can't wait.
Is a 15 a success?
You know what's wild?
Hmm?
The 15 is what we were looking to beat, so you just, as you raise your hands up, because of, I can't make this up, this is dice, this is playing with random shit.
Incredible.
Because of Chuck's help raising it up, he is able to just, with the third last roll, the last chance, you see Kinmaid's body is convulsing, and the last of the
fun.
reality-shifting demon is sucking out of her, and you see a little bit of it is coming out of all the shadows, and the shadows are coming back into the box, and then the Blockbuster box closes and hits the ground with a plastic click, 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 click. And
With the plastic click clack.
You know what, Chuck? I think you should quit
quit Blockbuster. I'm pretty sure that thing's gonna go under at some point anyway.
If people keep stashing demons inside their cassettes, I mean,
Yeah, it does not bode well. for the
that's a
longevity of
lawsuit
the
waiting to
business.
happen.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Come to think of it, I could probably sue them for wrongful death for Kim.
Hell yeah, dude, I love it.
Oh.
Mr. Withers is like a billionaire in the future.
Yeah, you
Wait,
definitely are
before
not a
you do
janitor
that-
anymore.
Let me convince my dad to buy Blockbuster, and then you can sue his ass.
Sue his dad! Sue his dad!
we all get slightly drunk on power for a few minutes.
Sue your dad!
Just the kind of like leaning against the statue, gasping and laughing for no readily apparent reason.
Everyone comes back in, like, Janet spikes the punch in front of the principal and nobody cares.
Mr. Kessler, can I ask you a favor?
Yeah, I'm not doing too great right now, but
Yeah, I actually have two favors to ask of you.
You can
and they're
heal
basically
yourself.
The same thing.
This can be after that.
Yeah, he wants you to heal
Healer,
yourself
heal
first.
okay.
Could you maybe wake her up? I just want to figure out what the fuck is going on. And he's pointing to Tiffany. Naturally.
Yeah, I can wake her up. Let's see.
Wait, one quick second. And he is just gonna tie her hands behind her back, just in case,
Yeah.
like he
Better
wants
safe
to
than
hope-
sorry.
He wants to hope for the best, but also prepare for the worst.
And while you're doing that, Mr. Withers is going to get a tarp from the storeroom and wrap his daughter's body up in it.
Yeah,
Aw.
thanks. Appreciate that. Oh,
I'm sorry, that was like as body horror as I would ever go. I'm sorry,
you're
guys.
good. Oh no, it was great. Wild. It makes Wild very sad to see his dead girlfriend hanging from the fucking gym ceiling, but Lalo, the human being, is having a great time.
Yeah.
Fair.
I got a.
Our characters are nice people. We are monsters.
Yeah. I got a 23 on sleight of hand to tie her up.
Excellent. Great. I'm not going to tell you anything, but that's great. It is a 28.
Come on.
It's a 28. That's really good.
No, I said 23.
Oh.
I thought you
that's
said
good.
you rolled a 28, and I was like, come on.
Oh, no. Hell no.
Okay. Well, I still think it could be bad either way, but I do that, and it happens.
All right. So Isaac cast a healing spell to wake her up.
Yes. Yeah.
Thanks.
Her eyes flutter. And she, fuck. What?
Uh-oh. Can I real quick do an insight and see if I'm getting the same vibe off of her that I got earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is gonna go bad for whoever involved. What's a 14?
It's
I don't
with
like
a
the
14. Hold on.
I don't like the music that you're playing right now, Patty. I don't like anything you're doing to me right now.
It's the same.
I'm joking.
It's the same.
Also-
No, but the vibe is
Okay.
the same.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
She rolled a
That-
5 on her deception check.
Okay. That feels bad to Wild. He goes, "What the fuck is going on, Tiffany?" And I want you to be fucking honest with me right now, because I could have killed you, and I didn't. So I need you to be fucking honest with me right now, and I would love to roll an intimidation check. If I can.
Yeah.
If that's something that even works.
That's gonna be a 17 intimidation.
So you say, I could have fucking killed you?
Yeah.
I wish you did.
Oh, Jesus.
I have a question. I make either... I'm gonna ask for Arcana because it's magic-based, but my insight is better, so that's what I'd prefer, but either or. I'm trying to discern, because it's the wording of the spell is one willing creature.
For what spell?
I'm curious if I cast protection from evil and good, because the wording is that the target essentially, if the target is currently possessed, then they have advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect, but the creature needs to be willing for this to even take place. I'm trying to discern, do I feel that she would be willing if I attempted to cast it on her?
I think you're gonna have to attempt to cast it on her.
I might be able to, I mean, I just did an intimidation check on her, but I also maybe could do persuasion and see if I can be like, hey, we want to help you. Will you let us help you?
Mr. Withers is watching all of this with a smoldering intensity.
Yeah, if, can, Wild do a persuasion check to see if that can possibly assist in making her willing? Like, you don't, my thinking is that you don't have to tell us whether it works or not. It's more just on the player side of, if Lalo rolls high, then I will absolutely
Just trying to put some stank on it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Hell yeah. Okay, then yeah, Wild is just gonna, like, lean down in front of her and go, Tiffany, we've known each other for a long time, and the way you've been acting lately, that is not the person that I know. So, I think something is going on with you, and I want to help you because I don't want this to be how your story ends. But I need, like, you need to let us help you. And I'm going to roll a persuasion check. Please. Oh, that is not my character sheet. Give me 1 second.
I will say, I mentioned it earlier because I thought there might be not that many more rolls. At the end of combat, because everybody's teamwork, I give everybody inspiration.
Okay, then I may use the inspiration.
You could, if we do ever play a sequel, which I would be down to get the group back together for, you can save it for that as well.
We'll see now. You know what? I think I might use my inspiration. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So it'll be a 19 with my persuasion. It's only marginally better than the first roll, but
I'm gonna make this on the board because it seems poignant. I'm gonna make a wisdom save. I was having fun. And I was just curious. My mom's been sad and taking these pills for them, and I thought it'd be fun to try it. And it was really fun, but it was fun.
what was fun, Tiffany?
I felt different. Felt like I could get what I deserved. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
There is, and I mean this when I say it, Tiffany, there is nothing you could ever say or do that would make it okay.
I don't think so.
I do. But
Well, I got what I wanted. I almost got what I wanted.
Mr. Withers double taps her with Eldritch Blast.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
yeah. I can't hold that against him.
And then to turn towards Wild. You almost lost sight of revenge, kid.
Bringing it back from episode
Hell
1.
yes.
Then I gather up the tarp and make my exit.
Yeah. Wild.
So as he walks away, after he does that, shoots her dead in the middle of the gymnasium on Prom. The first credits directed by Patio Furniture start to roll as he's walking away with the tarp, but there are still scenes happening as the credits are rolling.
Oh my god, I
Oh
love
god,
it.
yes.
Incredible.
Are they freeze frames?
Don't you?
No, this is not a feel-good movie. No, this is a movie that feels. It's like Carrie.
Wild went on to.
Carrie was my big inspo, and that is not a happy movie.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give everybody a moment. Does anybody want to go first? If not, I'm gonna roll to see who goes first for everybody's post-credits scene of what's happening. Like not
I'm good with
post-credits,
you
but
rolling.
credits.
Yeah, I'm down with you rolling. That sounds good to me.
Is anybody specifically not ready? All
I
right.
do have a question. Is there going to be legal repercussions to Mr. Withers? Does he have to go on the run?
Does he have to work in a high school?
Like,
Does he have to give someone his car?
I will tell you.
or does he get away with it? Because that
I-
determines what his post.
So
post-credit
I
scene is
really
gonna
like
be.
collaborative storytelling. So at this point, at this part of the session, I'm going to leave that up to you.
Okay.
And you tell me what you think your character's ending is. And I rolled a 4, so you're first.
Ah, curses.
Do you
Somebody
want
else
to
take
not
first.
go first? All right, somebody
Yeah,
else.
then
Okay, I'll
somebody
roll
else.
again. I'll roll again.
Oh no, it's another 4 now.
So the screen goes to black, and then it's Isaac on the screen.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the my Isaac's post-credit scene, or like whatever, while the credits are scrolling.
Intra-credit scene.
Yeah, intra-credits. There we go. I know exactly what you're
We're
talking
switching
about.
back to the start page so I can get back to this for this. Because this feels like the appropriate space.
The intra-credit scene for Isaac is he is doing the coming of age ceremony for his son Wolf, because Wolf had a change of heart after his
Yeah, he
daddy
did.
almost perished in a severe Dybbuk accident at the school.
Oh, I thought it was because of the loss of his virginity.
Well, and also because of the loss of his virginity. But he had a change of heart. And so that is his end credit scene, is Isaac doing the whole coming of age ceremony for his son.
I love that. In
Yeah.
QVT2, we need to figure out the location of wherever that is.
Yeah.
I will also say, as your credit scene rolls, thank you so much for being a badass on this campaign and making really cool 2 characters. I'm gonna roll to see who goes next in the credits sequence.
Wait, does Handsome Jack get a post-credit scene, by the way?
Let me roll a d6, and only if I get a 5 or 6. That's a 2, so
Damn it.
Chuck. No, but I'm gonna keep rolling it every time.
Oh, okay, okay.
But if we get to the end,
Yeah, okay.
Can I cede my post-credit scene to Handsome Jack? I don't want to do that, but
Chuck, what's going on for you? You're still wearing the roughly.
Still wearing the roughly tux.
Yeah.
Chuck fully quits from Blockbuster, gets a job at Hollywood Video instead, still
Yes.
refusing to work.
Incredible.
So you're telling me I have to
Still
find another
refusing
battle map for Hollywood Video
With
if
his
we're
dad.
doing a sequel?
I will say though, just because I took this spell just for flavor and I thought it was fun for the cantrip, and it does go away after a bit, but I do have the ability to, I imagine like Chuck in the like credit scene like clocking in at Hollywood Video, and the badge that he wears, like there's a little flash and it does still say Blockbuster, because I have a magic ID that allows me to mimic a form of identification.
That's such a good cantrip. That's a Doctor
Really
Who
cute.
cantrip.
So I still have the ability to pretend to be someone or somewhere I'm not.
Pretend to be a Blockbuster employee.
I listen, my background, and it never came up, was the rival intern background from Acquisition.
God bless.
So
Oh my God.
I am now a double agent of sorts.
I feel like that's so funny.
God bless.
Maybe they're rivaling who can have the most cursed videos in the sequel.
Oh, Chuck. You sweet summer child.
I know there's two people who haven't done their outros yet, but I just rolled a 6.
Great,
Oh!
good. That's what I wanted to hear.
Yes.
Let me get this beefy boy on screen.
Do you think, for the sake of the punchline of what I'm planning for Handsome Jack, he could be the very last one to go, though?
Sure. Is
Okay.
everybody else okay with that?
I'm totally okay with
Primo,
that.
yeah.
All right, we're rolling again. Lalo.
Fabulous.
I mean, Wild. Excuse me.
Yes, Wild. I fully think that Wild disappeared for like a year. Like, I think just
What?
Nobody hears from Wild for like a year after this, like including Chuck, which I'm sure is probably really jarring to Chuck.
100%.
Yeah, literally, he just like nobody hears from him for a year.
You're doing the
Except-
end of Silence of the Lambs?
except for Isaac. Isaac is the one person who not only hears from him over the course of this time, but sees him because he's beginning his conversion process to Azraelism. So but he, other than that, like, he just does not want to talk to or see anybody. Like, he just kind of fully disappears for a while.
So you're seeing this like with Isaac, like in a private like class or something?
Yeah. But then the last thing we see of him is his kind of re-emergence into the world after a year of being away. He's now halfway through his conversion process. You see him knock on the door of Chuck's house, who, again, he did pretty dirty by just completely disappearing. But anyway, you see him knock on Chuck's door, and when the door opens, you see Wild standing there in the same, but obviously a much larger size, powder blue tuxedo, complete with the ruffles and the way too tight bow tie. He doesn't know how it ends up being too tight.
It's tight every time.
It's every time. No
time.
sleeves, please. No sleeves.
Yeah, but yeah,
You cut the sleeves off, so they're jagged.
He did cut the sleeves. Yeah, and it doesn't look good. Like, he could have used a seam ripper.
It doesn't look bad. It looks punk.
It looks punk. But, like, he could have used a seam ripper. There's a seam there, but he did just take scissors and cut the sleeves off.
Yeah.
And yeah, you just see him knock on Chuck's door, and he's standing there in this powder blue tux. And yeah, I think that's just we don't
The
have
door
to go
doesn't
in.
open. If we do a sequel, that's where it's starting.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Yeah, we'll just leave it. No, we'll leave them right there.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's so. That's
You
so
can
sweet.
hear footsteps headed towards the door.
Yeah.
And Mr. Withers, what's up?
Yeah, so it shows Mr. Withers and his ex standing over the grave as the casket is re-lowered in now with the body in it.
Oh, that's already sweet.
And kind of the embrace in a less stilted and awkward hug and then it shows him walking over to a kind of beat up old van where his little shrine is, and all of his tools are in the back, and he gets in and drives off into the sunset. Yeah, he isn't staying at the school.
Oh, he's moving on with his life.
Yeah, he's leaving the town. He's putting that behind him, at least for a while.
Is Janet there?
I think that would be kind of awkward.
Too young.
/ possibly illegal. Yeah.
Well, it
Even
was
if the
1982.
intentions aren't that, you still can't really cross state lines with
Yeah.
this random girl that you just met.
Like, no, officer. I'm not a pervert. I'm just a monster hunter.
I'm just a weird. I'm not a pervert.
I feel like there would be, and this wouldn't be in the credits, but I feel like there would be a moment where Jan would really want to come with you, and you have to talk her down.
Yeah.
Janet, no, I'm sorry.
Well, once you graduate, I'll see if I can look you up. You got some good moves.
It's okay. If
Keep
it's any
practicing.
consolation to Janet, as I said in the Zoom chat, Wilder's trying to put together the world's weirdest fucking triad polycule. The strangest one ever seen.
So as we go to the credits roll, the regular credits, the fun rock songs play, and then there's another scene after, just like in episode 1. So the viewers have come to expect it this time. So the audience, sitting with Nicole Kidman, is full. And Handsome Jack appears on the screen. And what is the score?
It's actually, there is no score at this time. It's completely dead silent
Ooh.
because we see Handsome Jack and he's all like recovered, and you see him walking into his like ranch style small home in whatever valley of Mjolnir he lives in. And he sits down and he goes, "Man, I'm glad I finally got to rent one of my favorite movies, Ghostbusters." And
Stop it! I hate your guts.
and he opens the VHS case, and it ends with the, like, you know how in Thriller when it ends with Michael Jackson with his like eyes get green and it's like da-da!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how.
Oh my god.